Johnny Carson.
How much you want to bet Russell Wilson chokes out?
I got it. I'd love to talk shit to Saldivar. Marcus Lawrence. Ben Smith.
Well, we're back live again because
Hey.
apparently YouTube sucks, and if I try to go to participants, it fucks up and refreshes.
Hi, Michael.
We're back to 0 participants or 0 people watching because there's a whole new link. Hopefully, if you were watching this, you'll take the time. Carson up the middle. What a beast. Hit at the line of scrimmage by like 4 people and somehow got 3.5 yards.
Blow that flag.
We got a third and short. Big
got
third down for the
stopped.
Seahawks early. Big third down early.
Forward progress was
Back
3
stopped.
and out right here. 3 and out.
By the number 1 rushing team in the NFL, Hooper? By the number 1 rushing team in the NFL?
The number 1 rusher, however, plays with us.
What is
You
happening?
guys have 18 people because you realize Russell is garbage and can't make a pass.
What the fuck just started playing on my laptop?
I like Care Bears.
I don't know where that came from. If you heard that, you may not have heard it anyway. I gotta watch my language. Everybody's in the room. What am I doing?
Wilson.
Wilson is running around like a madman. He's gonna have to throw.
Dumb man.
Hey.
Batted down.
Cowardly lion.
Let's go.
Cowboys
Dallas, 3
are celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl.
As they should. They stopped Russell Wilson.
One stop and that's it.
He broke contain and it didn't get anywhere.
All right. Oh, there we go. Live chat. Oh shit, my thing was on the wrong thing anyway. It was top chat, which we had done anyway, so I guess it would have shown any of them.
Who's back? Who's our one?
Here we go. Michael Dixon.
Best
Yeah.
punter in the NFL by statistically the best punter in the NFL.
First team All Pro, you guys. Well, no, Wagner was too.
Watch the fake. Watch for the fake here. Last game of the season. If you lose, can't hold anything back now.
Pete Carroll's not afraid.
One arm's on his way down.
Ooh, good balance.
Let's go, Dave. Back.
Oh, grabbed his foot. Looked like he might lose the handle, but he didn't. Maybe I was just
There's one arm.
hopeful thinking.
I'm surprised that guy didn't have a top selling jersey.
And we're on to the 18th commercial break of the first quarter. 5 minutes into the game.
There's the
7
half
minutes.
breed
Jeez, it's annoying.
holding it down for the Planet Indoor and all the Ewoks.
Ewoks. Ewoks.
Planet.
What was the main Ewok's name? I always forgot.
I don't remember.
Who knows their freaking names?
The Ewok in Star Wars. What was his name? You know, Haley?
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I really love commercials. This girl just gave her dad a towel
Haley likes
after he ran on the treadmill. That was nice of her. I just got a picture from my sister. They are night skiing and snowboarding, obviously. Oh, my 2 youngest nephews are trying snowboarding. Come on, switch. Snowboarding's better. It's where it's at.
Sweet. Haley's never been snowboarding or skiing.
They do. Most people teach their kids.
Snowboarding?
You did. He came with me and Corey once. We didn't know that he didn't bring gloves. So Ricky comes snowboarding with me and Corey. Me and Corey who have tons of extra stuff. I've got a whole family's worth of stuff to get. He didn't mention that he didn't have gloves. Yeah, we had all it. We got pants, coat, boots. Yeah, dude, that's the worst. I would rather have no coat than no gloves. If your hands start freezing, you have to.
Body gets cold.
Especially when you're not good, you've got to get yourself up.
Yeah.
You've got to unclip your bindings constantly.
Stopping and just setting down.
Dude, it's really
Have you
hard
seen The Package?
to stay talking.
Earlier on Netflix, the movie The Package.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
On
Hoop.
the right.
Netflix isn't paying us, Hooper. Come on, we don't promote Netflix movies
On NF.
for free.
NF.
Although we are promoting Bud Light Chiladas. If you haven't tried them,
They come in variable size cans.
various sizes.
Test one out at your local supermarket.
None of them change sizes while you're. So I got family in the snow on the mountain, and I got family in Hawaii in the sun.
And you got family
Singing
sitting
the
next to you.
beaches.
I'm jealous of both.
She's got it down.
Haley is way better at promoting Chilada. She did it off camera. Maybe eventually they'll pay us.
Look at Sebastian.
They'll pay us to
fat lard tub of
they'll pay us to promote Chiladas to our 2 viewers.
If the only thing we get out of this is
On
free
YouTube.
enchilada egg, we have succeeded.
If I get free anything,
They're like, damn,
send
we
me a
like this guy.
send me a keychain. I'll be happy. All right, game is back. Cowboys looking to extend their lead.
Everybody hashtag Bud Light.
Hashtag.
What'd you say? Dallas couldn't put up 27 points against Seattle?
I never said they couldn't.
We're halfway there.
I said it's. I'm pretty sure. I'm halfway there. I'm pretty sure your son said they put up 27 easy on the Seahawks. They've done it like 4 times this year. We looked through it. Maybe it was 5.
That's Braden Hooper. Look out for him.
Running back.
But this is a big drive.
Cornerback.
Seahawks don't want to get down by 10.
Cowboys want to prove they can get it done in the red zone.
What a cowardly.
Jalen Smooth.
Ugh. I don't like it when people post pictures and talk while they're on vacation. Just live your vacation life. Don't make me suffer. My parents are sitting outside in Hawaii at a bar watching the Seahawks game in the sun. Dak back to pass, looking left. Nothing there. He's scrambling and looking right. Oh! Dak throws it. The first guy goes through his hands, goes right to another Cowboys player. It goes through his hands and out of bounds. Seahawks caught a break.
Close.
It was good defense, almost better offense, right? I mean, Seahawks got the pressure on him, forced him to throw it tough. Both guys were guarded. The defender's right there. But that was almost a better offense. Dak he's looking very poised. I don't like it. I was hoping he would be more rattled than this.
Sounds like you'd love it.
We got to
already. The Cowboys
establish
have
Zeke.
stopped giving Zeke the ball, which I do like that. Second drive, they're like, "Fuck you, Zeke. We only got 3 last drive. We got to switch it up."
He's gonna have at least 40 carries.
Braden, say cheese. You're live on camera. Damn. Hearns.
What up, dog?
Say what up, Brandon.
Oh, you're not anymore. Now you are again.
And here's Braden.
You're on screen play right here.
It's from like the middle of that home pillow, the last one there.
What's your score prediction, bro?
And Hearns is dead.
Seattle, Dallas.
Look at his leg. It's backwards.
What?
You said 27?
Look at his leg. It's backwards.
Oh my God! The guy who just caught the ball. His leg literally snapped just above the ankle.
Yep, he's done.
I didn't even see it the first time. Ricky, the asshole, made me watch. He's like, "Look, his leg is back." I'm like, "What?"
Snapped it like a pretzel.
Slow motion replay.
Man, Alan Hearns finally makes a play.
Great third down play. Dak again. Like I said, he's looking poised. I hate it.
At least it wasn't Cooper.
Yeah, man, you guys would be in trouble if that was Cooper.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was brutal. Hate it.
Braden says 27-16 Dallas.
Hey.
That's not unreasonable. It's not gonna happen, but. Oh, that was. I hate those. I hate those videos. I've seen so many where like a soccer player kicks another one in the shin and it just snaps.
Oh, man.
The skateboarding ones, we've all seen a million skateboarding ones where someone's leg just gives out. Haley's over there cringing with the food. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put the mac and cheese in.
Oh, my goodness. You see the leg? It was right here. No, right here. That's where it rolled. The ankle rolled, but if you look above, it's right here.
All right. Tracy, mother, thank you for the mac and cheese. Just put it in the oven.
Thank you, JC.
She made so much mac and cheese one time when we had family coming over that she literally had a whole extra pan. It's not a huge pan. It's a half pan, but there was 2 full ones too. So she's well known for cooking for an army. We were up to 4 viewers there again. We're getting people who are just kind of clicking on the link and then exiting. I don't even care. Appreciate the support. It shows up as a view.
They showed 5 when I looked over.
Did it?
We were once at 5.
When we did the one with Hook that only lasted 33 minutes, it ended up getting
Hook!
like 40-something views that day.
Yeah, where is
Like,
that?
people all
Hook,
checked it out.
Come to Vegas for this thing.
Yeah, if you want, yeah. Anyone, hey, if anyone wants to come by, 8108 Avery Lane.
Ooh.
Oh.
And we only have 2 people watching. I guess people can watch this later. Scratch that.
God damn it.
8108 Avery Lane, Delaware.
Stinky Jake from high school is going to show up. Remember that guy? What was his name?
Look at the clap.
Ooh, don't say Justin Queen's name in my house. What a dirtbag.
Queen would be the one to show up.
Queen Wood.
Oh, there's no alcohol here, Queen. Don't bother coming. No alcohol or cocaine, so you wouldn't have any fun.
This is serious, boys.
Man, they came
anytime
back to the game. The guy is getting put on a stretcher. Every player is taking a knee, which is very disrespectful, I hear. Joking.
Not
Taking
for injuries.
They're taking a knee out of respect for the injured player.
That's what I get for wishing Bobby
This
Wagner.
camera with the autofocus, the lighting keeps going like brighter than darker again. It's pretty bad. They went back to commercial. Prayers for Alan Hearns and his family, even though he's definitely not dying.
They could. It could compound.
It's gonna be all. He'll probably be out all next year.
He's on a 1 year. Yeah, he's on a 1 year deal. So.
Ooh, he's gonna be working out for teams in the offseason of 2020.
Maybe we'll bring him back.
Looking for a job.
Poor feller.
He's a good locker room guy.
Maybe he'll become a wide receiver.
He was good in Jacksonville.
He was.
Him and Allen Robinson emerged at the same time, and Amy Robinson was the better player, but Hearns had they both had 1,000 yards that year, I think.
His was opposite of Amari
With
Cooper.
Bortles.
He went down.
I know.
Down when he
No,
was traded.
it wasn't Bortles. It was before Bortles. It was he's in.
I don't know.
He came in for Washington before breaking his leg, right? No. Not Colt McCoy. That was Colt McCoy that did that. I saw him somewhere. He started last week or played last week.
Jack.
Terrible names, told you. But that guy was starting. It was before Bortles.
Bortles.
Ooh. All right, so that was a first down, though.
Jacksonville. Who should be the quarterback of Jacksonville next year?
Eli.
Kaepernick.
They're clearly going to get rid of Fournette, too. He's terrible in the locker room.
They won't get rid of
Oh, yeah, they're
No,
pissed
they're
at him.
going
Yeah, everyone has said it's probably done. Kaepernick's not going to get no chance. He's done in the NFL. Eli Manning, it would be dumb for them to do that. Bridgewater?
No.
Could be.
Bridgewater's going to be a free agent. Foles. What about Nick Foles? Eagles, they keep saying that Wentz is their guy. Blaine Gabbert, that's the quarterback. Yeah, thank you, for Jacksonville. That pretty sure he was the one that threw for them when they both had 1,000 yards.
He's not bad. Well, he's serviceable.
He was terrible for the Niners after, but another completion for Prescott. It's going to be a first down, right? Yeah, that was a 3rd and 7.
That was a bad injury, boys.
It was terrible. I don't even want to keep talking about
I'm
it.
not gonna show it no more. It's so bad.
It's playing behind my eyes.
Immediately.
It's playing in the back of my head. I can't stop seeing it. They still haven't got him secured so that they can get him off the field. This is, like I said, the bone snapped. Just straight
They
snapped.
could have compound fractured. They cut it off before.
It was like the Paul George or the, if we're going NBA here,
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward, thank you. That's what I was trying to think of there. So far, Dak Prescott, 5 of 7 for 53 yards. Zeke is actually only averaging 3.6 yards. His first 2 carries were big. He's got shut down the last couple. So 5 carries, 18 yards. Hearns is going to end the game with 1 catch for 14 yards. I'm fairly confident.
Yep.
That was his last catch.
He'll be back. He's still young.
He's pretty young. But again, it's going to be maybe he's trying out for teams. But
Classy of the Seattle Seahawks, unlike their fans.
the Seahawks are always classy till the end of the game when they're losing.
Seattle's never-
We have had.
This is the only classic thing I've ever seen them do.
That's not true, but I have been embarrassed a few times at them getting chippy and frustrated and doing stupid shit at the end of games.
I think that was mostly Michael
Trashy.
You
Bennett.
guys, Haley's got something to say.
That was Michael
Seattle,
Bennett, though.
I will say the trashy part of being a Carolina Panthers fan and living in
It's
Washington.
embarrassing to say, but go on.
More
Watch
embarrassing
it,
being a
Big.
Seahawks fan when you're trying to peel somebody's sticker off their car for being a fan of another team. My Carolina Panthers logo on my car, somebody tried to peel it off and they cracked my windshield and ripped half my sticker off.
You don't know that they were a Seahawks fan. Get out of here.
Oh, yes.
There's no way you know that they're a Seahawks fan.
Definitely a Seahawks fan. 'Cause only a Seahawks fan would do that.
Seahawks
Or
are a
Saints.
fan.
Oh.
See, all right.
Oh, got you in there.
Women, I appreciate you supporting your husbands, but don't blindly root for the teams they root for when they're spitting lies about everything. When they're hating on Drew Brees, who's raised over $25 million for charity, and you hate on Drew Brees,
Like,
it's embarrassing.
your quarterback and your whole franchise is embarrassing.
Hey,
well,
I'll take the embarrassing franchise with a ring over the pouty quarterback with no ring. I like how this turned into Seahawks Panthers, as always.
Yep. Well, you guys had a bitter rivalry as the Panthers actually took you out when you were in the playoffs.
1 year. We took them out like 4 years.
I don't know.
We've played them a lot. We play you guys almost every year now, either in the playoffs or regular season.
Next year we play you, but it's in Carolina again.
How long did it take them to get a ring since they've been a team?
Yeah,
They actually haven't been a team
Carolina
that long.
hasn't even been a team long enough as it took Seattle to get 47 years to get.
You guys are almost at your limit of claiming your Super Bowl victory as well.
Yes.
What do you mean claiming it?
Seahawks.
You guys always talk.
I'm just
shit to me.
comparing Wilson to Cam. He calls Wilson garbage.
When did I ever
Said he's
say
a-
anything about Cam?
Well, we all
No,
know
I'm
He's
saying.
trash, and he's a good athlete, but he's a horrible quarterback.
Well, so I'm going to compare Wilson to your quarterback when you call ours garbage. And
Cam is pretty.
all right, the game is back. The game is back
garbage.
finally. Cowboys trying to keep this drive going.
He's a talented guy, but he's a garbage.
I think that's
personality.
Zeke in the backfield. Play action.
Also garbage style.
Still sticking with the. Oh, they threw it to Zeke. Who he gets 4. Not a bad. That's a good first down play. I wish the Seahawks would do that more.
The only one with worse style than Cam is
Get
Russell
4
Westbrook.
yards on first down.
Wilson is trash.
How is he the most wins?
Russell Westbrook, not Wilson.
Westbrook.
He's got terrible style.
The guy is considered like one of the most stylish in the NBA. I wouldn't wear any of it. I'm with you, Ricky. I wouldn't wear any of it, but he actually gets applauded for it quite a bit.
I like how they have PGA stickers because they're all getting ready to go play golf. Next season.
That is Paul George Allen. I don't know if his middle name's George. Someone told me it once. I forget. But that's Paul Allen stickers in honor of ex-Seahawks owner Paul Allen, who passed away this year. Ricky, show respect. Zeke gets another 4 yards.
Dying is no
Look,
joke.
this is how
I can only imagine what the media storm whenever Jones dies. I will not respect them because I'm prepared for that.
Jones is a polarizing guy.
It's good for the league.
No,
Total yards 8 to 79. I like that.
and actually, I heard some respect about Jones this week about how he does do stuff for the league. Like he has a positive influence on the NFL, whereas like Dan Snyder, the Washington owner, they're like he's just kind of there.
That guy sucks.
Like people just put up with him.
He's like Dan Gilbert.
Yeah, fucking Dan Gilbert's a terrible owner. And everyone knows Dan Gilbert doesn't even want to own Cleveland. He wants to own New York. Prescott throwing deep on 3rd and 2.
That was terrible.
What is happening? So let's recap. Dallas gives it to Zeke, gets 4 yards. Dallas gives it to Zeke again.
Who was the 12th man before Seattle?
It's Texas A&M.
It's Texas A&M owns the rights to it. Seattle bought.
Seattle has to pay rights every year.
Basically, they pay like a lease on being able to use the 12th man.
They're not even original.
But nobody knew of it before when it was Texas A&M.
It's true.
But so that drive, give the ball to Zeke, get 4 yards. Give the ball to Zeke again, get 4 yards. You need 3 or 2. Throw it 30 yards to Gallup out of
Well,
bounds.
hit a third down and watch your player arrive in agony as his first.
Yeah. Lockett catches the punt.
Nearly fumbled.
Hey, he gets about 7. Gets about 7. We'll take that. Now I will say I wish Lockett would call fair catch more.
I liked his fumble when he took it out of the end zone that one time and kicked it back like what?
We're talking about this game. God.
Live in the now.
You
That's
just
what I've
said-
been telling everybody.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You just said you wish you would fair catch more. Isn't that talking about the pass? Come on now.
I wish he would have fair caught right there.
Tendencies.
He took a chance. It worked out. He got 7 this time.
We didn't get back to what? The 20? Is that where you got?
No, I mean it's a punt, so it wasn't like that really matters. But all right, this is definitely. We all know this is going to be a low-scoring ground and pound game. The only way this becomes a high-scoring game is if these teams start turning the ball over and we get some pick sixes or some punt return
Short
touchdowns.
field position.
All right, Seahawks with 5.5 minutes in the first, looking to do something here, get some points. Lockett in motion. Play action. Oh, Lockett tripped out of the backfield.
That was not a good idea.
I
Look at that. Yeah.
The Cowboys.
Carson is the running back, though, even though he got ate up for dinner.
I hope the Cowboys
I would
enjoy
love
this
to get-
celebrating.
I would look to get Doug Baldwin involved here pretty soon.
Oh, it was such a fluke. The defensive end tripped Lockett, who was the intended target, on accident going after Wilson. I want to see a replay that shows if there was anyone like in front of Lockett or if he would have just like had open field for 10 yards. Good defense play by Cowboys.
Chris Carson rocking that huge donkey rope. Respect on that.
Yep. Go chain for days.
Looking like what's his name?
Saddleback's running the ball.
Sanders
Gonna have a third and long.
DeMarco Murray used to always have a big ass channel.
Brayden, don't you got some bling now?
Oh, shit.
Braden got a gold chain?
Braden's got diamonds in his ears and
Yeah, I saw the diamonds when he walked in. You can't. The quality of our camera isn't quite good enough
Yeah, where's the gold teeth?
to show the bling.
he wants them.
You going to get fitted for a gold tooth? Hey.
Braden,
Like Chad Johnson?
Braden, who got a championship ring this year in his is
Oh,
it
yeah.
Pee Wee? Is that Pee Wee football or is it what do they call it? Juniors?
Junior League.
Junior League. Got to play in the tournament to go to the Hall of Fame tournament in Canton. All right, Wilson
In one game.
out of shotgun,
One game
third
over.
long. He's
Second
scrambling.
Get him, Randy.
Yeah, he gets nowhere.
Randy Gregory also bugs me. He can either make a boneheaded play or he can make a play to change the game.
Seattle doing what we always do in the first half.
Gerard is-
Absolutely nothing.
He's looking to get a head coaching position after this year. So
Oh, we should say
appreciate it, man.
Cowboys, who have the best defense they've had in years. Ex-Seahawks defense coordinator Chris Richard.
He's our secondary coach. Oh, he's our defensive coordinator? No, he's
No,
not.
he's not the defense coordinator for the
No.
Cowboys. Oh, I thought he was.
Rod Marinelli is our defensive coordinator.
Oh, and why would he take a step back? It's weird, but
Seahawks fired him.
we didn't fire him. We let him walk. We just didn't I hate they call it firing when you don't re-sign somebody, but they did that to somebody else this year too.
Get it?
Cowboys on the punt. He
Hey.
returns it. He also probably should have called fair catch, but he got 5. So.
Let's go Tavon Austin. Remember whenever he was a get 3 years ago?
He was a G.
What do you mean a get?
Dallas was excited to get him.
Wasn't that just this year?
No, that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago now? Yeah, they acted like they got a number one receiver when Tavon Austin is a utility guy.
Yeah.
If you use him right, I mean, he was like Percy Harvin was, except you can't give him the ball as much.
He doesn't even play on offense. Doesn't seem like.
I've seen him out there a little bit. I think he had. Let's
He's going to have to now with the Hearns out.
see what he did this year stats wise. Why is my thing moving? All right, Dallas. Another chance to try
That
him.
reminds me of Donald Buchanan. Maybe just me.
On the season, he had 8 catches, Tavon Austin.
Uh-oh. Hit as he throws.
Oh,
Seattle's getting pressure. I like that. The defense looks good.
Cooper.
We've slowed Zeke down compared to that first couple runs. We're getting pressure on Dak. Dak's last couple throws have not given his receiver a chance to catch it. This is more what I was hoping to see. But so, yeah, Tavon Austin, 13 catches, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He also ran it 6 times for 55 yards. The guy averages, he averages like 12, 13 yards a touch.
He's fast.
Let's go Zeke.
No size.
We got to get Cooper involved.
Cooper should be able to take advantage of the young DBs for Seattle. Oh, shoot. Trey Flowers, our number 2 cornerback, rookie out of Oklahoma State. Thank you, TV. I would not have known that off the top of my head, I will admit.
Hey, doesn't Tony B live right down the road?
Yeah, where's Tony B?
Tony B,
Tony B.
Should we call him?
message him, call him something. Sure. Bring him over. We need to get more microphones, but this podcast doesn't bring in any money, and I don't even have a full-time job. So until one of those things happens,
I have yet to pay for anything, so maybe I'll buy a mic.
I mean, if you want to, Matt's got other mics. We just need more stands. But I'm not ready to start buying the stands that actually like clip to the side of the table and you can move them around and stuff. That would be nice. I'm gonna actually.
How many viewers or followers do we have to get before we start getting paid for this?
I don't know. I signed up for the advertising thing on Podbean, but I don't know what type of average downloads we would need for it to actually get us advertising. But when it does, they put in the advertising for you. You just have to tell them at what time. So when we record the podcast, I would be like, hey, we're going to go to an advertising break. I would mark down the time, and then I would put it in on the website so that they can put it in right there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, learning about the whole podcasting world has been fun. And editing.
There we go.
Dallas back to give it to Zeke.
Hey,
It was a
yards.
good hole. He got 3 yards before contact.
The flag on the
Right?
play.
Hopefully that's offensive holding.
Reed is calling for offense.
If you're watching this, we're at 297 all-time downloads. It was offensive holding. You fucking cheaters, Dallas.
Bullshit
They
call.
caught you though. But if you're watching this, we're at 297 downloads all time. Tell your friends. Subscribe. We're literally on Google Play Music now, iTunes, on some website called Pod Chaser. We're on Pod Chaser. I got us on that. I don't think I even told you.
That's not even fair. He's falling down anyway.
Podbean, Spotify. Our podcasts come up on YouTube. I don't know if it tracks. I don't think the statistics track our views on YouTube, They're not good though, so I'm not really worried about it. So far, like on the 2 podcasts that have gone up as videos, it's like 2 views each. All right, Dak back to pass.
Let's go,
Again,
Dak.
he's scrambling. Again, there's pressure. But he completes that one.
Catch to Cooper on the sideline.
For about 8, so it'll be like, what, a 3rd and 12? All right, Seattle, let's get another stop. You want to look at these statistics. I don't think it shows us. I don't think it tracks Spotify trending. Let's see how Spotify. Total streams, 13.
Every time I share to Spotify because most people have that.
Well, you're not getting us much of a boost, Ricky.
No,
13 streams.
it's all to my fantasy football group.
All right,
And
big
that's how Lori listens. And
big
she's-
third down here.
Lori.
I do want to say, Lori got one of her friends to listen because she was on it, and her
off-balance
friend
throw, that was dangerous.
asked who had the sexy voice. We're pretty sure it was me.
Yeah, but
I guess we don't know for sure.
Damn, that's true.
All right.
Hey, sexy voice.
Haley is trying to claim the sexy voice was hers. I want to read this though,
Gallup was open.
because Lori sent me a screenshot of the conversation.
geez.
Her friend,
Was it Kathleen?
I don't know.
Married, though?
Kathleen.
I don't know if she's married. It doesn't show.
But
Oh yeah,
she
Kathleen.
knows a sexy voice when she hears one.
Kathleen Margaret Orr, if you're listening. She sent back to Lori. That was awesome. Who has the amazing voice? It's sexy, like really sexy. Lori did tell her it was mine. Not that that means shit to her.
She has an extreme crush on my brother.
What? How does she even know your brother? Just through
Just through
online?
me, yeah. She follows him on Facebook.
Watch, she's gonna think it's Matt Reyes now because Lori just said it was Matt with the sexy voice. All right, what just happened, Hooper? I wasn't watching.
Thank-
On it.
We're all glad that Earl Thomas isn't playing. Hey, Lorenzo Reyes, I like that. Is it Andy Benoit or Benoit?
Benoit. Hey, for the last 30 days, no, so it's this since January 1, 26 downloads of our last podcast.
That's pretty good.
I saw some people on Reddit. Someone got their 10,000th, or they had 10,000 downloads last year.
Jesus.
We are on pace for about 1,200 in a year. We've been getting about 100 a month.
We've only just started, though.
Yeah, we've only started. We only learned how to use our microphones correctly yesterday. We're 13 episodes in, 12 episodes in, and I just learned how to set my computer right so it actually uses the microphones.
There we go.
Well, I mean, I was using them before, but it was also using the laptop microphone and filtering it through that. So it was a lot, very all over the place. Now, these stats don't show YouTube things yet. We're starting to get the Apple podcast, though. See, it shows up now. 8% of our
Nice.
downloads have been Apple podcasts.
Those are probably all me.
Me, my mom subscribed, or I should say her iPad did.
Hey.
Seahawks on 2nd and 6 get 1 yard. We're sticking with the run game. It's one thing I've been concerned about lately. The last 4 games or so, Wilson hasn't been throwing for. He's kind of pulled a breeze.
He had 6 games under 200 yards this year, which to me is despicable.
Most of those games he ran for at least 50 also, but yeah, it's concerning a little bit.
That was the main thing that the one
So
guy who picked the Cowboys had.
Our most recent episode is
You don't have
now
a consistent
6th
pass
all-time in downloads already in like 5 days. So that's kind of cool.
Keep the run game going. Keep it close. Hope for Russell to make a play at the end.
No one has chatted at
Eventually,
us.
it's gonna run out.
I really want the Seahawks fans.
Oh!
Did he grab his helmet? Come on. Wilson's claiming it. It looked like he grabbed the back of underneath his helmet.
No, untouched in the middle. Hey, poke him in the eye. There we go. Good move.
Oh, yeah. Horrible face mask call, not called.
He didn't bring him down by his face mask. He just grabbed inside of it.
He grabbed his helmet and
He didn't
pulled him
make
down
a
to the
full-
ground by it. He was
No.
the only thing he was grabbing.
He had his shoulder.
He didn't have his shoulder. He
Yeah, he
had
did.
one hand
He was
on
going
helmet
He
and
was
pulled him down. God, you guys come Seahawks fans are bad like that. Oh, wait a minute, Ricky. Look at this shit. Those fans are only. Oh! There's a flag. That's going to go back.
God damn it.
Haley's.
There's Haley.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can. Look at the flag. It's coming way back. Not only is it coming back, he's going to go back further than where he started. Haley's excited just to watch a guy sprint. Ricky, dude, those stands I was talking about, $13.50.
Yeah, perhaps we should get that.
Look how cheap that is. That could be the permanent, in podcast ones. I mean, I still don't want to spend the money on it yet, but
I'll find them all.
Bullshit.
Fuck the Seahawks.
Get him, Jason Garrett.
How's that for the black?
Holy.
Fucking you.
during the return, holding on the Cowboys. The cheaters again.
No, this is bullshit. Seahawks have the refs in their pockets already, and they're in Dallas.
Oh, so the Seahawks, who didn't get a face mask penalty on the quarterback,
That wasn't even
Have
a face
the-
mask.
What do you mean it
He
wa-
grabbed and pull. He didn't grab and pull.
he pulled him down by his head. What are you talking about,
Behind his
Ricky?
shoulder.
He did not. He only had one hand on him, and he was on his fucking face mask.
Rewind this.
Well, then we'll lose. We'll lose our thing. But God, all these people who call the Seahawks fans biased and terrible fans are sitting here telling me the guy who had his hand on Russell Wilson's face mask and pulled him to the ground with that hand.
On Russell Wilson's face mask. He did not pull him. He did not pull him.
He was pulling with that. He tackled him with that arm.
He didn't pull him.
Troll Hill.
How did he tackle him then if he didn't pull with the
With
hand?
his fucking other arm in the shoulder.
His other arm was not on him.
Just because Wilson was
We watched
bitching, he
the
was
replay.
going down.
Ricky, go.
We watched the replay. He had one hand on him. It was on the face mask. He tackled him using that arm. Oh, fuck you, Rick Stevens. I'm sorry. Thank you for listening, but you should not be on Ricky's side. That was bullshit. We got a comment.
Who the hell's Rick Stevens?
I don't know who Rick
I'm
Stevens
pretty
is.
sure it's Michael. That's got to be Michael.
Michael, are you Rick Stevens?
What's up, Rick Stevens?
Rick Stevens is saying Ricky with exclamation marks. God damn it, where are my Facebook friends? Oh, he said maybe. He may or may not be Michael. I like it. You can just put whatever name you want. That's pretty sweet.
Seahawks fans talk shit about everybody except themselves.
My mom.
Seahawks fans are not true sports fans. Anybody that has been around knows that they're not.
All right, this is going to get stressful.
Hey, Ricky,
This is going to get frustrating. Where are my Seahawks fans at? Hook, don't come up here. I can't take it if you come up here, too.
Ricky, when we went to Clear Lake, how many Seahawks jerseys were
None.
worn from kindergarten to 6th grade?
I think there was probably 3. One of them was me.
Oh, all right. He said really hard to get the username Michael. There's too many of us. I didn't know you had to get a username to chat in these things.
You should just spell it
I
around.
thought you could just put whatever name you wanted.
Rick is a very, very good choice, though. Should have gone Rick Cartman.
Rick Cartman. I guess I don't have to repeat you. You've got a microphone in front of you. This is going to be a frustrating game. Seahawks, why do we have to do this every time? Why do we have to start out like we don't know how to play football?
Because you don't.
It definitely doesn't feel like a 3-0 game. It definitely feels like a 10-0 right now.
It's because
So-
we had that big break in the middle.
This defense, everyone thought was going to be terrible because we lost Sherman and we lost Cam and then lost Earl in week 3. It's you got to admit, it's impressive that our defense is as good as it is. I actually would say the same for the Cowboys because everyone expected their defense to be terrible this year. He would have run.
We have.
If Wagner wasn't there, he was going to run right through that guy.
You guys are lucky.
Dallas back. Look at this. Yeah, not a hold.
Not a hold.
He
He fell down.
literally had his hand in his armpit and other one on top of his shoulder.
Learn the rules, Wag.
Yeah, the rule is you can't put your arm inside their armpit and keep them from turning toward the guy with the ball.
Still an impressive run back if that was the only hold. Because that wasn't that bad.
No, it was a great return. Would have been. If he didn't hold that guy, it would have been interesting to see if he could have tackled him because he might not have been.
There he is. Tavon
Dak
Austin.
back after the Zeke run.
Now he's got his
Dak
confidence
hits Tavon Austin. Well, Tavon Austin's going to have to take over for Allen Hurns. I love how Austin catches a first down and immediately starts complaining to the refs.
He's spotting him behind because of his foot.
We got the first. They spotted it as a first. Like I said, I don't like this poised version of Dak. I know he's had a lot of games this year where he's completed just a shit ton of passes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is an old play. They're screwing with me. It was Tavon Austin also, but it was an old play where he didn't complete it. I don't know why they showed that. Trey Flowers back out there. Dak hands it back to Zeke. Zeke gets another 5. Like, how do they not give it to this guy every time?
We got to keep Dak's confidence up a little bit.
Beasley Oh, they just said he's banged up, but he's coming back in the game right now. Cole Beasley back out there. These injuries are mounting up on the Cowboys receiving core. I mean, is it really that bad if Tavon Austin's your worst receiver, though?
He's pretty, he's serviceable at least.
Yeah, I feel like there's plenty of good routes he can run. He's a fast guy, slot receiver. I don't know if I like him as an outside receiver, but
He's a professional at least.
Dak back, looking to throw, scrambling out to the right again. But he completes it to Beasley. It's that same route every time. It's just a stopping route.
There's Everly on camera. Hi, Everly.
There is Garrett and Haley's daughter, Everly.
Looks exactly like them.
Just being cute. She loves Lulu, my mom's dog, Lulu.
Hi.
No, we're not asking Everly if she likes the Seahawks.
No one. Do you like the Seahawks?
No.
Hey, there we go.
Hey,
Take it.
guess who doesn't get a pet Lulu anymore, Everly? Huh? Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Lulu. Say goodbye.
Evil Uncle Matt over here.
No, she won't say
And
goodbye
she
to
holds
Lulu.
strong.
Ooh,
That was not a good play.
was that a reverse or was it just a straight
I think it was a jet sweep.
jet sweep? Is that Tavon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Since they have to use Tavon, they're deciding to use him the way they think they should. He gets -3. There he is, KJ Wright. I gotta admit, it's been a huge return, KJ Wright for the Seahawks. He's been out almost the whole year. He was a Pro Bowler last year, I believe. One of the best
Perennial Pro Bowler.
coverage receivers or coverage
Hey, that's
linebackers. We can have her start reading cuss words out of the dictionary here soon. What's going on? Back to Zeke. Ooh,
You want to talk about a face mask?
I don't.
Yeah, well, that was definitely one.
Well, we got to say replay first because I don't know if it was. But Reed with the huge stop on Zeke. Let's see. It might be. I'll admit it if it was. I'm not one of the supposed terrible Seahawks fans. That wasn't a good look. Zeke's calling for it. It looked like he probably got a hand on
The
it.
worst angle you could show of a
Now we're
definitely
even.
was.
Now we're even.
All right. 3rd and 12. Can't let him get a first down here, Seahawks.
Let's go, Cooper. Where's Blake Jarman at? He hasn't even been targeted. Ooh.
Close to neutral zone infraction right there.
Only
Got
if
him.
the offense goes.
Oh.
They're
Now they're calling
on it.
farce. So Dak and the offense did not snap it when Seattle jumped and gave him a chance to move back. You're allowed – defense can go over the line if they want.
As long as they don't touch anybody.
As long as they don't touch anyone and they don't get a free line at the quarterback. So
Now Collins.
Cowboys
Really
fucked up by not – Cowboys had 2 guys jump and didn't snap it. And then Dak started audibling, and his offensive line jumped.
Dak, you gotta snap that. You gotta snap that as soon as you see him.
That might be an experience thing right there.
Rodgers
only
would have got that penalty.
He's in his 3rd year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the center on Green Bay knows. As soon as you see someone jump, regardless, you just snap it. Because as long as your guys aren't going early, you can snap it whenever you want.
That's not what we want to do on third
Dak with a
down.
dump off to Zeke for about 11 yards. Again, Seattle had him scrambling there. Those guys, Dak's done an amazing job of not getting sacked because
Which
he's
is
had
good.
free runners a few times.
He's not. He's not making stupid throws either, which is good.
Yeah, this is the politest sneeze I've ever seen from a 4-year-old. How old is
She's
she?
a princess. Look at her.
Is she 4? Did I guess that right? 5. Sorry.
Ooh.
Everly is 5. Also, you probably heard her say that because she's holding the microphone. Then here comes Leland down the stairs.
Party down here.
I like that I got a camera so I can see behind me and act like I lock it with the return. He's still going. He's going across. He's great tackle by
All
Thomas.
that run.
If he didn't catch his foot, that might have gone a long ways.
Yes.
Lockett was just trying to outrun guys to the sideline.
Almost had him too.
Thomas, this is great.
String.
That boy.
That's just great football. He stayed in his lane. I can appreciate good football.
That was.
Can you?
It's like soccer. This is my comparison has to be soccer because that's what I played, right?
A dog is
If you're the one who doesn't follow everybody, you stay in your position. All of a sudden, the ball comes out. You get a free shot at the goal. Like you just gotta be smart. You gotta
Stay
trust.
poised.
People don't trust each other, or they want in on the action because they want in on the glory. I want to be a part of the tackle. Next thing you know, everyone's beat.
Gotta keep on your
your angle. You gotta have all the right angles.
All right. Is anyone surprised how this game's gone so far?
Yes.
No.
It should be 10-0.
No, I'm not saying at what the
Score-wise?
score is, but how the game has gone.
I bet the
Seahawks.
offenses would both strike pretty early. And
I'm actually surprised that Wilson hasn't hit any passes yet.
You
That was
guys
the
don't.
defense
It's because you
looked
guys
a lot
don't
better.
watch the Seahawks. As a Seahawks fan, I'm not surprised at all because they do this.
Seahawks game because I like when they lose.
They do this every game. They start out. They don't take any shots. They don't
I usually fall asleep.
do anything creative.
I usually go in.
Yeah, they come out super conservative. Which was only 6 times this year. How many times did you go in upset because the Panthers lost?
7 weeks in a row.
Has it really? No, because they won the last week, right?
Next year.
Yeah,
But they lost
started
7 in a
out
row.
6-2.
Damn.
They started so strong though, but
Credit.
Even for being a girl, most like football is boring. I don't fucking like.
No, you get
Hell,
credit.
those are shit.
But I'm just saying, being new, I never liked the Seahawks, but just being with Garrett and seeing how passionate he is about the Panthers, and becoming a Panthers fan, like I got interested in football because of Garrett. So being that way about it and try to have an understanding of football, that's what it's about. Being a true fan.
It doesn't know
like
quite a
that.
bit about football for a girl.
I
Most
like
girls
it.
are dummies.
I like it. And I try to
That ain't
be with it.
sexist.
Hooper married on here calling girls dummies. I won't be doing that.
We'll have to get a
Yeah.
fantasy football league with all our women in it next year.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I played Powder Cup football once.
But I did it in Pullman, and it's not that some girls won't be good with it. We did it in Pullman 2 years. It was 5 guys, 5 girls. 4 of the guys and girls were couples, and then it was like one other guy and girl. And
2 girls, 1 cat.
one of the girls, played all year, and the rest all just
Ended up being the boyfriend. taking
stopped
care of her.
caring. Not even, no. I don't think any of the boyfriends actually helped. If the girls want to play, do it. Don't actively look for girls to be in a couples fantasy league because they'll do it and then they will not actually participate. All right, game's back on. Seattle has a shotgun. Play action to Carson. He's got the lob. He's got the lob. Is that Dixon?
Yeah, that's
Wilson with the-
Panther right there.
With the completion to Dixon for about 20. Great start to this drive.
Thank you, Bud Light Gelato, for that magic.
This is why they spend the whole first quarter just running the ball, is just to set up these play action passes after. That was the last guy. If that safety didn't tackle him too, he had nobody behind him.
How about Heath?
Snap. Wilson, another play action. He's got tons of time. Going deep. Who's open? That is Lockett. Wide open.
Why'd you have to say that, Ricky?
2 plays down to the 10.
Surprise, Wilson
2 plays
connected on his
from the
pass.
20
This is
down to the
surprise.
10. Has it been an hour? No. Why is it? Don't give me notifications. Our macaroni and cheese still has 25 minutes.
42 minutes.
Anyone who's watching this for the update on our cooking, 25 more minutes for the mac and cheese, and it probably still has longer after that.
Yeah.
You can do that too, but I mean, it might as well be made. If we don't eat it, it'll be leftovers. It's fine.
Just cook it. Well,
Well, I was
choices.
saying either
My
way,
kids
we're
will
not
do.
gonna-
Cook it.
And hand off to Carson up the middle for 4. Running guys. Those guys.
Cook it.
Those guys are gonna get sick of tackling him. He's just running straight at guys.
This is what we do.
All right, now let's see how the Cowboys defense does in the red zone here. They got their first chance to try to have to really get a stop here. Otherwise, this whole first half that the Cowboys have kind of dominated, they may not even have the lead.
Usually what happens.
Wilson 18 yards passing on 2 of 3. Carson 17 yards rushing. And then Prescott 90 yards passing. Elliott 32 yards rushing.
Go Cowboys.
Another handoff to Carson up the middle, going nowhere.
Maybe
go,
back to
Marcus.
the line.
We're down to one viewer.
Let's get it, Sean.
It's probably Ricky's phone. I don't know.
Might be Michael still.
Huh?
Might be Michael still.
How
Thanks
do
for
you
the
get-
support, Michael.
How do you get more viewers on YouTube and shit like that?
Share it.
Is there hashtags and stuff on YouTube?
Thanks,
Look at all those Emmett jerseys.
My dad
That's
was
true
talking
Cowboys
about
fan.
that too.
You see him up there?
Rick Stevens added comment. What's up? He's still there.
Hey, Michael.
He's our only
YouTube.
viewer. We appreciate it. 3rd and 6. Got to get the snap off here. Got to get the snap off. Get it off in 1 second. Pass out. Over Dixon's head.
Close.
Wilson too quick on the throw.
Attaboy.
Bubblegum just chomps.
All right, Seabass going to have a kick here to tie it.
He's going to dunk it off the goalpost.
Can't share on Instagram. Can share on Twitter.
Yeah, Instagram's not friendly with the links.
Oh, I'd have to
I
log
guess I can
in.
do a story.
I don't know my
I don't
login.
have too many people.
Whatever. We're not doing it for the fame or the attention.
I thought exactly what.
Oh, maybe the attention. Seabass, kick right down the middle. We got a tie game? 3-3? Oh, yeah, you got Apple.
No, man.
No one else is going to eat them. All right, we got some clapping from Pete Carroll.
You were not allowed to clap, Pete Carroll.
Some Pete Carroll clapping. Ricky trying to figure out how we can get more people to view in. Hopefully word will spread. Maybe the second half people will listen.
Everly's got takes. Everly's got that fire. Right?
Maybe if we just send pictures of Everly out and be like, come check out the cute 5-year-old on YouTube.
Talking about football.
Ooh, we might get some creeps. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's probably.
Let's not promote. Let's not promote the cute 5-year-old. What Johnson is this? What?
Travis Johnson?
You guys remember old Weasel from high school?
Kinda.
Weasel Johnson, if you're out there.
I hope you got that lead out of your arm.
I feel like we're gonna piss off more people than we get.
Well, you definitely will, being a Seahawks fan and all.
I'm gonna message. Did you message Tony B?
Yeah.
Is he a Seahawks fan?
No, he's a big Buccaneers fan.
Oh, that's right. But he'd be a Seahawks over Cowboys, right?
No, definitely not.
Back in the day, he was a Cowboys
he
fan.
was definitely a Cowboys fan. Because me, Ricky, and Tony, I think we're the Cowboys Clear Lakers.
Tired of Joe Buck? Why not listen to Maverick? That's going to be our tagline.
Turn your volume down and listen to us, boys. And girls who know nothing about football.
You're rude.
Yeah, you're going to go raid your extras fridge.
Do it. Bring me a Rolling Rock. Ricky Reyes tagged me in a Facebook post. I wonder what this is about. Not what I thought. Oh, wait, Ricky. No, you said tried instead of tired. It says, tired of Joe Buck? Why not listen to Matt Veg? I'm doing most of the talking. I've had a Red Bull with some alcohol in it. I got to say,
And you're set on being a Seahawks fan.
you know, since birth.
No. You didn't even wear Seahawks anything in high school.
What do you... Well,
You were never a Seahawks fan.
I was definitely a Seahawks fan.
Yeah, definitely a Red Sox fan.
I wore NBA jerseys. I didn't really wear NFL stuff.
Tracy McGrady, I remember, and
T-Mac.
Definitely not Seattle Seahawks.
I was definitely a Seahawks fan, though, just because I didn't wear their jerseys.
You were proud of
NFL jerseys were too expensive.
the only jersey. I guess I had a.
That's not true. I was proud. I was one of the only Sean Alexander defenders. Even Seahawks fans didn't like Sean Alexander. It was so weird. Dude had an MVP season. He set the record for touchdowns in a season.
I like Sean Springs.
By running back.
Sean Springs. He was a badass.
Sean Springs was a great was he a safety or cornerback? Now I'm blanking, but he was definitely secondary. Fridges. It's just random stuff that people bring over here and leave. I messaged Matt Salivar. We do have another viewer. Maybe it's him.
Oh, no.
I said, you got to talk shit to Ricky. He said, okay. Oh, you know it. I'll ask him how he liked that break. Oh, I did. When I read it the first time.
Bad karma for you. This is
Damn it. We don't celebrate injuries, Matt. Ooh, Jared Johnson. People didn't like Sean Alexander because he avoided contact. You're right, Jared. I know people didn't like it. But you know what? Running backs do that all the time now.
Stupid.
And
We all hate
I prefer my running backs healthy.
Alexander, then you can just cover Madden.
I prefer my running backs healthy. If they're going to step out of bounds and stay healthy and get 28 touchdowns in a year, I'm okay with that. But you're not wrong. I'm not shotgunning.
Bye.
Ricky's off camera shotgunning. This is the Cowboys fans, a bunch of drunken hooligans, shotgun and alcohol. Everly, we got this, right? Me and Everly got this.
Hey, there we go.
We're all by ourselves.
You don't like the Cowboys either, do you, Everly? You're a Panthers fan, so why do you like the Panthers?
Because my dad and mom liked it.
Oh, she likes them because they've brainwashed her. They're brainwashing their 5-year-old.
Sometimes I dab.
Zeke with the handoff up the middle, only gets 2.
I dab.
If you're not watching this, you're missing out. Everly is dabbing.
Say, keep pounding.
Our most downloaded episode ever had the hashtag keep pounding in the title. That was the one we did at your guys' house. It's still the most downloaded yet. At 38, we were big time. Dak goes back in the shotgun, completes it to shit. Cooper missed tackle, and Cooper gets like 15 or 20.
Can't handle Cooper.
You guys wouldn't even be in the playoffs without Cooper.
That's right. It should have been MVP until the last
He's
weekend.
so there was a whole bunch of trades this year with wide receivers. It seemed like Cooper was the worst deal for a wide receiver because he cost the first-round pick. He's been the only one who has actually helped his team.
That's value you would have thought.
But yeah, Tate hasn't really got integrated into the Eagles' offense yet.
Might come through in the playoffs.
He might. He's been there for like 6-7 weeks. But no, Cooper has been worth He's been worth a first-round pick, every bit of it. Another handoff to Zeke. Oh, he gets the outside.
There we go. Chunks, baby.
McDougal lit him up, but he got 12 first.
The worry was that the pick was going to end up being the top 10 pick.
We got to be careful here. Things are looking a little creepy. Everly is petting the dog on my lap.
Not his lap.
Lulu loves Everly. They played a game earlier with Try to Lick My Face.
The cute. The dog is cute.
The Chewini. Elliott with another handoff. Oh!
Clark, you lucky.
Frank Clark gets a hold of him and doesn't let go until Reed gets there to finish off the tackle. 2nd and long. Off camera, we've got Ricky and Hooper. The drunken hooligan Cowboys fans are shotgunning beers. All right, 2nd and 10.
Dog is looking
Shotgun,
at me.
Dak back to pass. Dak is taken down at the 48 of the other side. Was a 7-yard sack?
I don't know.
You don't know. Everybody doesn't know. We don't know 'cause we forgot where they started. Either way.
Where?
Oh, it was a 10-yard sack.
That's
3rd and 20 for the Cowboys. Frank Clark comes around on the stunt, up the middle.
In our camp trailer?
Oh, you should have seen the look on Ricky. You should have seen the look on Dak's face when he saw Clark come around. Look at this. Oh, tried to turn away. Everyone wants Lulu to speak. Speak, Lulu, speak.
Speak.
All right, 3rd and 20 from the 50. Dak is back to pass, dumps it off to Zeke. Zeke avoids a tackle from KJ Wright, but the Seahawks bring him down after 12. It's going to be a 4th and 8. I still can't figure out why the Cowboys are not giving the ball to Zeke more.
The little doggy putting his nose.
You literally can't give it to Zeke too much. It's impossible. This is the playoffs.
Yeah.
Zeke has 12 carries for 47. He also has 3 catches for 22.
That's super real.
And the Cowboys missed the 58-yarder. You got to get over here. You got to get over here. Do you agree with them trying a 58-yarder? All right. Ricky says that was the right decision to go for the kick at 58 because Maher's range is 60. So he was at the edge of his range. Huge break for the Seahawks, who now have the ball at the, 38? 38, 40?
48.
No.
That's what it said, isn't it?
No, it was a 58-yard kick. So it was from the 40. From the 40. So Seahawks, 25 yards from field goal range. And, hey, if anyone has range from 60, it is Sebastian Janikowski, a.k.a. the Seabass. Big chance here. We get the ball. We get the ball first next half too.
Yep.
Big drive for the Seahawks here. Texans had a similar situation. Texans were down 14, Ricky. They got down to like the 10. Instead of kicking the field goal, they went for it on fourth, didn't get it, got no points.
That's also creepy
Whereas
too.
if they kicked the field goal,
Creepy.
no, they're down 21-0. But if they kicked the field goal, they were getting the ball first in the second half.
Creepy.
So they could have, scored a touchdown there, get to 11, only be down 10, or get to 10, only be down 11.
You have to score right before the half.
Yeah, Texans, every time they had a chance to get 3, they went for it and got 0. All right, she doesn't know how to speak, Everly. I'm gonna put her back in her little nest.
Another nest. It's a blanket.
Her blanket is her nest.
Look at her. Look at that little puppy.
Can't quite see her. You can see the edge of her behind me. Oh, you can see her
She
face.
doesn't have babies, but she is a baby.
Look at her.
I thought Matt Reyes was going to come on here and comment some trash talk.
He was supposed to come up, but he didn't ever text me.
Matt Reyes?
Yeah, I asked him if he wanted to come over.
Oh, that would have been interesting because his wife's a Cowboys fan. Wife or fiance?
Who?
Matt.
Oh, brother?
Oh, Matt Reyes. I was saying Matt Saldivar. Sorry.
Oh,
Did I say Reyes? Yeah, Matt Reyes should come up. He would root for the Cowboys too, huh? That son of a bitch.
Matt?
Isn't he a Seahawks hater?
No, he loves the Seahawks.
His brother's a San Francisco fan?
You're talking.
We're going back and forth there.
Okay.
Super
My
weird.
brother hates the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Loves the 49ers. Matt Saldivar loves the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Hates the Cowboys.
And Saldivar's wife or fiance, I'm not sure which.
Big Cowboys.
Big Cowboys fan. I've seen that they posted a picture back to back with their jerseys on before this game.
My
He's
brother
been lost and
sucks at
laughing for too long.
Fortnite.
He's what? What'd you say?
She's coming in with the fire. Get him.
Sucks at Fortnite.
Everly is going to be a star. She is loving talking into a microphone. And she's better than Garrett about actually making sure she talks into it. She'll be away from it. As soon as she's going to say something, she's like, get in front of the mic. All right, here we go. Here we go, Seahawks. Because you get it from where
I
they
want
kicked it, not where the original line of scrimmage
Get him
was.
bigger. Yeah.
Was that a completion? No, come on.
Hey,
Look at that again, ref.
boy, Ricky.
Man sucks his
I forgot when you miss a field goal, you get it from where it was kicked, so where the holder held
Man
it.
sucks
Well,
his
that
thumb
makes sense.
like a baby.
Like a baby?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying, Everly.
Man sucks.
Hey, we're up to 4 listeners and 3 likes.
Her brother sucks at Fortnite.
You can't. Your brother does. You know what he sucks at too? The car soccer game that name I always forget. Rocket League.
That's good.
Braden, I was up there. Terrible at Rocket League.
Aaron Davis, we're calling you out.
I would kick the crap out of him.
I'm best.
2-on-2.
Let's play some. Well, my other controller's broken, Ricky. It won't connect.
Man
Oh, Wilson about to get hit. Lobs up for Lockett,
Push off.
who makes he maybe pushed off a little. They do every offensive
Landed
catch.
out of bounds as well.
That's not a push off.
That was push off.
That's not a push off.
Landed out of bounds, shoulder out of bounds.
His knee already hit in. Lockett with the diving
Not
catch.
control.
Knee
Did not
in.
control that ball.
What do you mean? The ball didn't move.
The
God.
ball did move.
Seahawks fans get so much criticism for complaining on stuff, and not all of these Cowboys fans have done is 7 viewers. What's happening here? We're blowing up.
Look at the ball.
Everybody's bringing in the fans. I wish she could be here every time, but Wilson taking
That's what it
hits.
was.
Wilson is taking hits.
He kept it underneath him, but that ball definitely moved.
It didn't move.
Yes, it did. Look. Watch. The ball moved.
If you
Ball
go to my
moved.
car, and grab my car one out of the middle thing.
You got an Android?
It's got an iPhone thing on it.
You got an iPhone?
That's super.
Oh, Ricky's got an iPhone. We got
Yeah.
Jeff Spradlin joins the thing to say Cowboys suck. Thank you.
Super weird.
That is a
Just so
factual,
you know, guys.
statement.
Who the hell's Jeff?
Jeff Spradlin of
He's a garbage fantasy football player. Barely
Hi, my name is Jeff.
Lazy.
Hi, my
Lazy
name
Acres.
is Jeff.
Jeff Spradlin of the Lazy Acres. Wes
my name
Jones,
is
also
Jeff.
of Lazy Acres, started subscribing to our podcast. So if you want to be cool like Wes Jones, you'll subscribe.
Hi, my name is Jeff.
And now Everly has renamed herself Jeff. So good job, Jeff Spradlin. You have just encouraged.
I'm not a Jeff. Seven.
The worst part about this is I
Wait, Jeff or Jess?
still get my fantasy update, so it tells me Russell Wilson.
I love it. Ricky just got a notification on his phone telling him about the Russell Wilson 25-yard pass.
Super duper weird.
Yeah, I had him too.
Daddy.
It was bad. It was rough. Seahawks tied the game and are in good position. So now Hoop has nothing to say.
I do.
It's over. That was
I do.
What are we going to talk about during halftime? How are we going to fill a 20-minute halftime?
20-minute halftime. Alcohol, women.
We could play some. We could play a quick round of Cards Against Humanity. Anyone want to see us play Cards Against Humanity at halftime? What are you doing, Everly? I don't want Hook coming here. Last thing I need to know is my mom is gonna be. My mom is literally gonna be like, "Why did you let so many Seahawks haters into my house? You don't even know." No, but well, she might. I don't know. Probably not. Diehard Seahawks fan. I should have got her Seahawks chair. She's got a director's chair that her friend made for her, like painted it herself. Seahawks. She's got a Russell Wilson signed photo. Diehard. You would love the reaction. You know Riley's reaction when that punt they went for a touchdown that we all knew was coming back? My mom.
I wasn't even watching.
No. I'm just comparing. Riley's defending her reaction. My mom.
And I just saw him running, and I was like,
My mom reacts to every play like that. Everly, you are gonna have to go if you don't let other people talk. You can't yell. We don't care. This is my show. Just because you took it over and got way more viewers doesn't make it your show. Oh, we're back. Seahawks on the 31, second and 14.
Timeout, Seahawks.
Called a timeout. Very exciting. Going back to commercial probably. If anyone wants to come up to a thing, let me know. I will send you the address if you want to come up here for the second half. You're probably already somewhere. If you're drinking, don't drive. We do not encourage drinking and driving, though we do strongly encourage drinking.
Oh yeah, so
Just not while driving.
drink soda
Hint,
if
hint.
you're on probation like me.
Stop drinking, drive. No, I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. I'm on probation. I'm drinking soda.
Ricky's drinking soda. He was shotgunning soda off camera a few minutes ago. Get that sugar rush quick. I had a Red Bull. Very talkative when I've had Red Bull. All right, here we go. Sox with 31, second and 14. 2-minute warning. Not even a play action. Dumps it off. Is that McKissick or is that Penny? Oh, it's Carson.
I ain't going down like that.
Carson gets 6. All right. What's going on over there?
Yes. Inside joke.
Oh, fuck yes.
Nothing better on a video than inside jokes.
No, it was nothing about anything. It was
I know.
outside live.
All right, so
Back, boys and girls.
who called the timeout this
We
time?
got 3 viewers. Let's see how many we can lose.
No, we had 4. Or we had 5, 6 a second ago. As soon as you got back on camera, no, I'm sorry,
Let's go.
It was-
Let's
you
go,
were on
Chris
camera
Richard.
the whole time.
Let's go, Chris Richard.
Who called timeout there, or was that the 2-minute warning?
Linehan, you're garbage. You're out of here. We're gonna
Play started at 2 minutes. I'm confused.
0 for 4 on third down.
Why is it a minute 52 now? What is going on with the clock? They stopped it at 1:57. Now it's at 1:52.
The only thing with this close game, fucking stupid Russell Wilson does get hot in the
Exactly.
fourth quarter.
That's exactly
so
what we're worried about.
Cowboy fans are so afraid of Wilson. I love
I
it.
think any team's afraid of
No,
Wilson.
we're
in the
not
fourth.
afraid of Wilson. The only
The
one
rush,
afraid-
5-man rush. Wilson throws deep to Baldwin.
And
Not even
Baldwin.
close.
And how would he be comparable to Steve Smith? People say he compares to Steve Smith. No.
It's 'cause
Get outta here.
No, it's because he's small and he has a bad attitude.
Yeah,
So-
he's literally
number.
his nickname is Angry Doug Baldwin.
Totally a push off, first off, and then
Oh, so he pushed off and the guy grabbed his arm. I'm gonna call that. even.
looking like Kelvin Benjamin.
I'm gonna call that's hand fighting every play.
We will say that as even, yes.
Yeah, I didn't complain. I didn't yell for a penalty
I
there.
just don't like Seattle, and I don't.
All right, we need the
Let's flip
Seabass.
over this guy.
We need the Seabass. Seabass gets it for 6. All right, we need to stop so that
3, Dak, let's go.
we can get the ball first next half.
Hey, the
and-
only man we're scared of coming against us is Aaron Rodgers because that motherfucker does it every time.
Not against us. 2 of our biggest crazy finishes are against Aaron Rodgers. I love it. The Fail Mary. Where we single-handedly got rid of the replacement refs.
We
With that Fail
got
Mary.
dicked over by Dak catching it and not.
Hey, he definitely caught it.
It was a catch. It was a
Dak,
catch.
Rest in peace. Our Dak.
For the last
Rest in peace,
5
Dez.
years, they've been trying to figure out what a catch is. And they still
Ever since that
Dez's
play.
ACL gone.
Look, if you have enough control,
That's career ender.
pretty much, especially at his age.
maybe he's only like 29, right?
Well, that's old for a
Well, he's
receiver.
old, and they didn't even want to sign him until over half the year.
I want to reiterate Jeff Spradlin's comment again. Cowboys suck.
Yeah. I want to reiterate my comment again that Jeff Spradlin does not know how to play fantasy.
No, Jeff Spradlin does not. He drafted Le'Veon Bell,
How old
not
is Jeff
knowing.
Spradlin, Dylan, and all.
It's like 30, right? He's only a
He was
couple
like-
years younger than us.
3 years
Or no, like 3, yeah, because Justin was a year. No, even Justin was more
Justin was
younger than
younger.
that.
No, he's his older brother.
He had his older brother, but he was 2 or 3 years younger than us, Justin.
That's true.
Because he was in high school senior year when I was managing Domino's. I was
Jeff might have been
21.
5 years. I think he was the year after we.
Yeah, I think Justin's 3 years.
I will say
I'm
that
pretty-
Jeff is a
Jeff Spradlin is 26.
He's
LOL.
only 26.
He
How
said-
old's Wes, Haley?
He's got a boxer dog.
We got Wes Jones' cousin
Wait, so
here at
Jeff
the
has a
house.
boxer dog?
Jeff.
Jeff's a boxer, man.
All right, our one and only sponsor so far, Boxers.
You just like all my family or what?
All
Pretty
right,
much it.
Cowboys ball in 25. They really want to try to get a field goal here with 2 timeouts.
You don't like Jared?
Dak back to pass.
Me and Jared have a bet. Next year's fantasy dudes. On
Wow, that's terrible. Dak threw Jarwin out of bounds when he was wide open. He could have easily got another 5,
Could have let him. Yeah.
but they got 4 and
At least he got out of
stopped the clock. This is a big drive here because if
The entire
Cowboys,
fantasy league is Seahawks fans except for me, so they're all talking shit to me.
I support fantasy
don't-
league.
I hear Seahawks fans. I just don't even think football. I just think garbage. Like none of them were ever around my whole life.
I love how you have no specific criticism of Seahawks fans. You just say garbage. Like that
Garbage.
is like evidence of something.
There was never. I guess they call themselves fans.
Breeze is garbage.
They're like
Wilson's
Mariners.
garbage.
When the Mariners do bad, we're the Mariners fans.
Hey, we're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those Mariners fans.
I've actually become a Mariners defender after all these trades.
I'm talking about the Mariners too. So then we went to that Red Sox game. This stadium was completely red.
The whole stadium
Oh, that
was.
fucking red.
Every year.
Boston.
Same if the Yankees come.
And then-
Yeah.
Toronto, if the Blue Jays come. It's because they
Get it
Zeke.
done.
Zeke. Okay, so handoff to the right on 3rd and 1. Zeke got outside everybody, went for like 40. I don't know. We'll find out here in a
There
second.
was
He's
not a
hungry.
man
He's
outside.
hungry.
Everybody
He said,
was
"Feed
in
me."
the middle.
That's what I said. I was mad that in the beginning of the game they're giving him the
Does he have
ball.
the Ricky nose piercing?
Yeah, we
Definitely
represent.
look like it.
That was all Shaquille Griffin's fault. He didn't stay in his lane. Got inside, and left the whole sideline open. Luckily, Zeke's not fast enough to break that all away.
Even if he was fast enough, they would have got him.
Well,
When's the mac and cheese come out, brother?
a minute.
1 minute, Haley.
Look at that. Total yards 120 to
Yeah, I'll come over there.
Did you see that? Zeke has single-handedly outscored your entire team.
That's why I didn't like them giving him the ball. That's why I said they can't give him the ball too much in this game.
This is why we need to get rid of.
They got down to the
Scotland.
22, so they're at least in
completely
field goal
own-
range.
We own time of possession. We own,
Another dump off to Jarwin this time.
There we go.
Ooh,
He gets about
not bad.
7.
But we cannot score points. This is why we're not up in the elite.
The thing is, I don't even think Seattle should be in the playoffs. Seattle lucked out. No wild card. All the wild card teams, the NFC sucked this
Fucking
year.
Eagles lucked out.
Yeah, the Eagles lucked out. The whole wild card situation was bullshit because every single team in the NFC sucked. Seattle should, well, they're there. They should be there because they're there. But
They got 10 wins. They have 4 wins that are. Or 4
they got
games,
Carson. I like Carson.
They got
Russell
4
Wilson.
games.
I'm not a fan of.
4
Never
games
have
that
been.
are gimmies every year. The Cardinals
Yes.
and the 49ers.
Yes, they have the easiest
they couldn't
division.
even take care of business
Yeah.
against 49ers. Though.
It's the easiest division in the NFL. Like what other division? Look at it. AFC. There's not an easier division than there. Right?
NFC East, we all sucked, but we were all competitive. AFC South had 3 good teams. Maybe AFC West, but Broncos. Oh,
Ah.
at least they didn't throw an interception. Let's go, Dak.
4 followers, boys.
Russell's getting nervous. The clapper.
5 followers, guys. What up, new follower?
All right. Let's get Cooper in the end zone, eh?
Feed Zeke.
Cooper's got Flowers on him. Flowers got hurt earlier. Let's get Cooper. 1-on-1 on the outside. But he's going Gallup, and he's got him! Touchdown, baby! Go rookie. Attaboy, Dak.
We lost 2 followers with the touchdown. 2 followers disappeared. You missed it, Ricky, when they were showing the pregame. They showed him opening the doors to the stadium and running
Oh, fuck, I seen that.
in. The lady got trampled. Did you see the Seahawks jersey? Fell down. They trampled her.
I was like, is it Black Friday or is it interesting?
She got up limping, like, hold her leg. She's like, oh, shit.
It was Gallup. It should be 13-6 right now, but we fucked up that one.
Bye. Go get the strap.
All right, boys.
Dak with his first.
Well, that's what I get for walking away. Mother. Great throw by Dak. Great throw. Only place that Gallup could have caught that.
He said Dak had one.
Bounced off his face.
Who was the Dak's playoff victory against?
The Detroit Lions. It was a wild card game.
Ago?
They had
2 years ago?
They had Indomitable.
Rookie year?
Yeah, it was. They didn't make it last year. It was the year before.
Yeah.
And then the game after, we got beat by Aaron Rodgers. That son of a bitch.
Left too much time. All right, 24 seconds, probably not too much. How funny would it be if
They get a couple
Lockett ran it all the way back?
Sean Lee doesn't even have to play anymore. He's got dead eyes. Russell Wilson has dead eyes.
I don't know how to even find our live stream on YouTube.
Probably not. It's probably buried under everything.
How do you search like a channel? I searched Fairweather Friends and it doesn't work.
Ours is
Lay in, guys.
friends with a dash.
Then Veggie.
And there he goes, Veg.
No, you called that. Are you kidding me?
Ah, you didn't get all the way.
Fucking boy.
Are we going to get a field goal chance here?
16 seconds.
Make it a 1-score game. Get in here. Get in here, Ricky.
Why the fuck did you kick that shit straight out of the end zone?
Yes, let's see. How do I look at that other video?
How is that not a fucking hole?
That
right
should
there?
be a whole bear hugging him.
2 fucking people.
I wanted to see if it shows how many views they have, but
Does this say that shit?
like our other one, the one that only lasted 18 minutes before I screwed it up by refreshing, it got 9 views. This one's got to have more. We've had up to 7 viewers at one time. All right, from the 49 of their side, he got out of bounds. He got out of bounds.
Get out of bounds.
He
was
did
down.
too.
He was down.
What are you talking about?
His knee was down.
His whole body was in the air.
Nope.
You're driving me nuts with
He's
this.
down by contact. He was not out of bounds.
I missed.
His whole body, he was diving. His entire body was in the air.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. He was still going forward.
Nope.
No, you guys can never call Seahawks fans biased ever again.
You told me to rile you up on the fucking podcast.
Rile me up. Don't just straight
This is
pretend like you
rile
don't
you
know
up
the
on the
rules of
podcast.
football. You're sounding like a fool. Oh, Spradlin's been. Jared, Patriots have won the worst division in football for 10 years plus. Boom! King Jokes. King Jokes says hello. Whoever you are, King Jokes, hello back.
What's up, King Jokes?
He was tackled inbounds.
Well, he definitely was there. They called timeout. I want to see. What I want us to do for one of these where we're like 65, 70 yards away is let Dixon do the drop kick. He does it in warm-ups from 70.
Might as well.
Why not
Better
try
than
it? It's
with
better
that.
than a Hail Mary. Our receivers are all short. Great receivers. Love them. Speedy little devils. But they're all 5'8", 5'10".
You need Brandon Marshall back.
3rd and 3. Doesn't matter. 6 seconds. No chance of getting slight chance of getting
They
a
have
first
one
down and out of
timeout.
bounds. Dallas calls timeout. I mean, we are close enough for a Hail Mary attempt. What is that, from the 42? So that would be a 60-yarder, right?
I have no idea.
18. You add 18 yards to it?
Tub of good. Tub dude. Yeah.
I think you had
Tub of goo definitely has got the leg for it.
Tubagoo. We call him sea bass. Him and Brady, the last ones from their draft
We call
class.
him lucky to have a drop.
Look at him. He's like, come on, man. I got this.
He's
Right,
like, please
doesn't.
don't make me do this.
He's
I
like,
don't
I
want to
just
be hated by everybody.
Seahawks are dumb. We're going to try to complete a pass to get a few more yards and call timeout or get out of bounds. It's going to not work. They're very predictable.
I'm surprised they haven't even just took a knee.
Hey, Fairweather Friends mentioned me in a comment. What? Call timeout. All right. Well, they got closer. Seabass gets a chance at it. It's the battle of the 58-yard field goals, Ricky.
Maher is definitely the better kicker, but
30.
you guys have Brent Hundley? I forgot about that.
Yeah. We traded for him.
I remember that now.
I think it was still during the preseason because I think he played one of the preseason games.
Something too.
Because I laughed whenever Rodgers got hurt.
Most all-time field goals of 58-plus yards.
Who,
Right.
Janikowski?
This beast.
I told you he's got the leg for it. but
Him
he's
and
definitely
Brady.
a tub of goo.
Him and Brady,
4 years old.
last ones of their
You
draft
know,
class. He's
look-
39. He's the same age as Brady.
Hey, look up the stat. I think I got the stat right. Vinatieri is the second all-time.
Oh, that was not even close. Man, at least Maher's was close.
Look up this.
'Cause that-
Oh no, hamstring.
Old man popped his hammy.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
You call it. Look at he didn't even get hurt. He's just making an
He
excuse.
faked it. He knew it was bad. He
I hope
watched
so.
it. It was way off target.
He does look like he's in pain, and he has been one of my favorite players for years, so I do feel bad for him.
God.
Well,
Look
you
up
wanted the Dixon.
look up Vinatieri's stats though. I think he's the second all-time scoringest player in the NFL.
I
Maybe
would've
because
got
the
it.
leading is Vinatieri.
No, that's what I
Or
said.
not Vinatieri. Yeah.
Brady, right?
No, Vinatieri. It's always kickers.
Morton Anderson probably.
Is Vinatieri the all-time leading scorer in the NFL then? That's what I was saying. That's what I just said. It's Vinatieri, right? I didn't say anything about Janikowski. I said Vinatieri. I think it's Brady and
Daddy.
Adam Vinatieri passed Mortensen
Mortensen.
Yeah, I was right. It was Morton Anderson.
for second time this season.
Brady's the all-time leading quarterback scoring, though, right?
He's got to be.
Let's see. I can't-
All those offenses he ran.
Daddy, doing this.
Morton Anderson and then Gary Anderson are the next two.
That's so crazy. The kickers are the highest scores. What?
The single bar.
Something cute.
Oh, that is pretty cute. Show Ricky.
You found a little
What is
fox
Is that a
or a goat,
goat?
something.
I think it's a deer.
I think it's a goat.
Is that a cow?
I don't know.
It might be a dog.
What's a goat say?
Bah.
Oh, Janikowski's the second active player. He's way behind. He's like 700 points behind Vinatieri. But Vinatieri's at 25.44. Janikowski's at 18.40. Now, Vinatieri had the advantage of being in the playoffs like every year of his career, where Janikowski was on the Raiders, so he didn't make a lot of postseasons.
Very true.
But yeah, it's funny that it's always kickers. They get to get points every single game. Oh my God, bring on Dixon. Yeah, Jared Johnson, I agree. I think they should have done a Dixon drop kick. I hear he does it in warm-ups from 70 yards. No problem.
Who's King Jokes that said hello?
I don't know. He didn't ever comment back.
Who are you, King Jokes?
If you're there, King Jokes, please state your name.
It smells good in here. I smell macaroni and I smell breakfast and I smell Matt Biggs cologne.
We do. We got mac and cheese from Mom, and then Haley has been making breakfast over there. So during halftime, we're going to be munching away. She's got tons of eggs and hash browns and bacon going.
We're down to 2.
Oh, nice. I like scrambled. Down to 2. I think, with it being basically halftime. I don't know, 10-6 game. I'm not completely surprised. Seahawks are a good second-half team, so hopefully that'll come through.
This is much like it Dallas all year. Own the first half.
I don't like that I can see myself. I keep making faces at myself.
One more score. One more score, Dallas. You got this.
One more score?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Then they'll be confident going into the fourth quarter. Russell.
Would have felt much more confident if it was 13-6 right now. But we missed the field goal.
Well, so did we. Could be
9.
10-7 or 10-9. Math's hard. All right. I'm liking the beer that you got me, Ricky, whose name I won't state. I don't think I've even had it before.
It's not bad, huh?
No, it's pretty good.
I told Ricky it's not the
things
best
are
of
like-
shotgun, but
Like $10 for an 18-pack.
my Uncle Mike used to drink that, but then he got weird and he started drinking Zima.
That's all my mom used to drink. I've heard Zima's good though.
I don't know. What is
On
it,
the-
European or something?
No, it's like it's more like a Smirnoff.
But I know it's clear, but isn't it like from Germany or something?
Beer that I got you for Christmas.
I don't know. She got me some citrus IPA.
Oh yeah,
From a local
Fuck. It's Montana. And the cans
IPAs
hella
are
good.
delicious,
brewery.
and usually they're at least like 9%.
Oh, it's a high percentage, but
That's what you're drinking for.
I took a drink of it, Ricky, and I was like,
it's only you. It's like
The
it's not.
bitterness?
Yeah, you can't have drink like I'm used to drinking beer and drinking like 17, like a 17 pack, and then puking. But you drink like 2 of them babies, and you're ready to go.
R.I.P. Lamar Miller. You're definitely not coming back to Houston next year.
I didn't realize this was screwed up that high.
They have no answer for Amari Cooper. We just need to get him involved.
What is the score?
6-10.
How cool would it be to get sponsored by alcohol? Is he like
Yeah,
a
creative alcohol.
fucking crate of alcohol?
All you gotta do is keep it in front of you the whole time.
And your whole like you get T-shirts and everything. Like you don't ever buy shirts again. It's like we spent our whole careers as a young bucks trying to get sponsored at skateboarding and getting free stuff like that. But alcohol.
They should make a Coors Light commercial that's the Dumb and Dumber scene.
That would be a
Where
fun.
they drink the pee.
That would be a.
That actor Harlan Williams. I bet he's still around.
Harlan Williams is awesome.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty good. Funny,
What's
funny
in the
guy.
bottle?
Bunch of notifications on Facebook. Mostly people liked and
Me?
commented. I tried. It wasn't working.
I got about $75
Who's that?
right now.
Oh, because Ricky shared the old stream, I think.
I'll give you.
No, I
an
shared
old
the new
stream.
one because you said the last one wasn't working. Well, I invited all those assholes to call in and talk shit, but they didn't want to.
Well, Veg invited everybody to his house, so anybody
Yeah.
who's listening.
Everybody inside the Hawks nest is scared. They all know that Dobbs is going to win this game, and they don't even want to talk.
They're all at Cascade Pizza.
It's Drew Brees.
God, worst person ever. I hate Drew Brees. I really do. Philip Rivers.
I know. People who raise money for charity are dickheads.
Carrot. Doesn't matter. Like, Seahawks are not my least favorite player.
Saints are player.
Team.
No, player. Out of everybody.
Who's your least favorite player?
Out of everybody.
Right, everybody? Your least
Definitely not
favorite
Alvin
player?
Kamara.
Who?
Least favorite.
Out of anybody in the NFL.
Yes. And it doesn't matter what team they're from. It's just personality-wise, like
Richard Sherman? Who?
Marshawn.
Marshawn Lynch?
I don't know.
Haley's least favorite player ever is the most beloved player in the NFL, Marshawn Lynch. What is happening? The
I
guy
like Marshawn Lynch
lit.
today, though.
He lit.
Yeah, but that was the. Yeah. He lit a blunt.
He lit a blunt with the torch. What was that torch even?
Very young class.
Raiders
I guess.
torch.
But-
That is the most classy thing you can do.
I was very excited for that.
It was
He was
amazing.
an outlaw.
He had a
in the NFL.
backpack on. He looked like some hooligan who just strolled in, except he's Marshawn Lynch.
As a son of the Bay Area, I must say we claim Marshawn Lynch, and we claim him all day long. He does not deserve to be in.
Owner of the greatest run in NFL history that literally
I was
caused such an eruption that it showed on the Richter scale.
I definitely couldn't
Beastquake.
stand him in Seattle, though. Marshawn Lynch was a piece of shit when he was in Seattle.
And I'm not gonna say that either, though. When he's running like that and he's dragging everybody behind him, that is beast.
He pushed a man
He is.
15 yards.
He
He
is
is
a
a
beast.
He's
He's
ran
the
into-
untalented. Like, he has no footwork. He's garbage. He's a garbage. He's just a tough motherfucker. He's a good running back because he's tough. He's a beast.
Hoop is such a hater. He calls everyone garbage who's super
Marshawn
successful.
Lynch has no talent.
If you are very successful and good at your job, you are garbage.
Most of the time, yes.
You think
You dress like an idiot at the podium and whine all the time like Cam Newton?
No.
Actually, he hates Cam Newton too.
Why do I ever say anything?
Cam Newton.
I wish Cam Newton wasn't our quarterback. I mean, I don't dislike him, but I wish he wasn't my quarterback. I wish I had a white quarterback so we could win a Super Bowl. I'm not being racist to anybody black people.
Why are you pointing? The camera's not here. The camera's there.
Who would you rather have, Cam Newton or Ryan Tannehill?
Yeah, Cam Newton.
Minshew. The Carolina Panthers want Minshew, and I don't want them to have him because they will win a Super Bowl.
Carolina,
They
draft
should get Minshew.
draft him or that Ducks quarterback, even though
He's
probably
not
gonna
coming
stay
out.
down to
No,
play
he's
with his
staying.
brother, right?
Yeah, he already said he's staying. The
His
Ducks,
brother's coming up too. But
whatever the Ducks quarterback's
Haley,
name is.
besides the Seahawks, who is your least favorite team?
God, Wilson 97 yards, Carson 16, Prescott 146, Elliott 91 plus 32 receiving.
Elliott had more yards in the Seahawks.
Who's Lori's favorite
now?
NFL player? Did we ever
She doesn't
find out?
have one.
No, she said she
No, but
doesn't watch it
she's
really.
a Cowboys fan.
She's rooting for the Cowboys now
Cowboys fan now.
because men manipulate their women.
Every past relationship I've had, they rooted for the exact opposite team. Feels good to be supported.
Kelly rooted for the Colts and rooted for
The
me to
household
lose
was good.
in anything I
You
ever
guys,
did.
like decked out in your team's jersey. You look over your wife, so like do something. You're like, God,
She's
you're
wearing
we
a
should be
job.
eating right
so,
now.
he just looks gorgeous, and then you're like, you're so
Yeah,
fucking.
It's
ugly.
halftime.
Like Kaylee's favorite player was Aaron Rodgers. My fucking least favorite player.
Wolf eyes.
Hey kids, food.
Did he pause it or is it still going?
Still going. If I pause it, it creates a whole new link and everything. We're leaving the live stream up. I'll eat in front of the camera just for your
Hey.
viewing pleasure.
We should have paused on halftime.
Oh no.
Halftime entertainment.
Halftime.
I was like, I'm making my plate first. You guys
What did you get? You make me anything?
there's Friday.
Nothing for Garrett.
Saturday, bacon and potatoes and macaroni and cheese.
If Jesus played football, what team would he play for?
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem Angels. Bethlehem Angels.
Cowboys is God's. That's why we have a hole in the roof so God can watch his favorite team.
Nailed it.
However, he would probably support Russell Wilson.
If
He'd be Wilson's leading fucking receiver.
if Satan played football, which would he play for? Oakland
Oakland, yeah. Or fucking New York Giants.
or Seattle because they're
No,
garbage.
fucking New
The
England
Devil's
Patriots.
garbage.
He would be on the New England Patriots because they sold their soul for fucking Super Bowls.
I love Tom Brady. Tom Brady.
Exactly, that's what he said. Garrett, hold it down by yourself.
All right, boys. Well, it's dinner time, so we're gonna eat. You guys just stare at a blank screen for about 15 minutes.
I'm gonna eat from them. You keep talking.
Actually, Matthew Vague's back to gain some weight.
I got my food. Thank you, Haley. Much appreciated. We could try to. Well, might not have time for it. As I say, we could play a mini game of a couple rounds of Cards Against Humanity if you guys want during a.
We could play it after.
Read a couple ridiculous ones during halftime. I want you guys to. God, I posted on Facebook. I want people to come tell me how the Seahawks are going to win this game because we're not getting yards.
They know. They're just like biting their fingernails off at home.
Salvador is just commenting. Oh, that was an old comment, I guess, on your Facebook post.
What's he saying?
He said Cowboys are done. Jeez, Ricky, why don't you guys just text each other?
Salvador hated football.
You and Lori, your posts on Facebook, you're just commenting back and forth to each other. I'm earlier. It was 19 hours ago. So Lori Schaff is now a Cowboys fan. A good
Lakers fan is here and Lakers shirts.
Lori Schaff is.
Lakers fan.
Yeah.
What is her last name?
Schaff.
I was like, what is her last name? Okay, I was cracking up because I was sitting there the other night. I'm like,
Technically, it's Reyes.
Well, she's gonna be.
It's gonna be Reyes.
So not technically. Technically,
It's
it's
something already. I was like, what? You go to the courthouse?
you know what's funny?
Well, went to the courthouse.
My mom's listen.
That's what I told him. We were talking about earlier. Like,
I wonder if you guys can hear them over
My
there.
mom's sister is Lori.
Mhm.
Her husband is Rick. I was laying in bed the other night. And I'm like,
funny. I'm like,
I was cracking up. I was like, and then Lori's like, "Oh, you're gonna love my friend Kathleen." I'm like, "Gosh, this is getting weirder by the minute." I was like, "Do you have a friend named Lisa?" My grandma's name is Kathy. My
I told my mom that today. I was like, maybe she has a friend named Lisa.
Oh, damn. I'm so
Lori, Lisa, and Kathy.
Bought a jar of sauce cone queso. That's basically gone. I can't believe people are still on this thing.
Jeff has always said he would rather watch us than Joe Buck.
I'm trying to comment a little more. What's Joe Buck saying? It's weird. The announcers are saying that Seattle has to get something going on the offensive side of the ball. Where do they come up with this shit? Deep analysis by the announcers. Hey, Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, why don't you tell us how Seattle? Oh, the kickoff already. That was a short halftime. Kick to Seattle. Let's go. Another touchback.
We're the highest seed, so we automatically go to We're the highest seed, so we automatically go to the Rams.
If you win.
Yeah,
you get the lower of the.
Inside Chicago.
Oh yeah, no, you would play the Saints if Chicago wins.
Yeah.
So whatever, we don't worry about that yet.
Might as well knock the Saints out early.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Seabass because if that's a hammy pull, we're not kicking field goals the rest of the game.
The thing is, Drew Brees is like fucking Brady in the playoffs.
You're not getting into the end zone either. Jealous.
Dixon's changing his shoes. Dixon's changing his shoes. This is going to be interesting. I wonder if he kicks field goals the normal way.
Man, they shut Dallas did a good.
Yeah, Carson hasn't done shit.
We'll back.
Richard is traded. He's got Cowboys knowing exactly what we're going to do.
Richard has like 14 interviews after this.
Yeah.
For the head coach?
It's a little weird drinking beer with breakfast food.
Very good though.
It's routine for me.
Why aren't you eating, Ricky?
Oh, you got distracted.
That fucking halftime went way.
Another handoff to Carson.
15 minutes.
Another 2 yards. No, that went by quick. They've been doing the. They haven't been doing the normal. The halftimes have been just pre-recorded. Because they had Wilson's wife to it the one time. Sarah, and it was pre-recorded.
Sarah's garbage.
But did they have like a weird halftime show with like dogs doing tricks shit? All right, Seahawks come out again, super conservative. Run the ball into the ground twice, and now have another 3rd and long. I don't know if you guys can hear Ricky and Hoop. They're over there eating off on the side for some reason.
How the fuck did that happen?
The people are smoking big. They want to
Shotgun snap to Wilson, 5-man rush, bad pass,
There's no way it took me 15
Wilson
minutes.
looks terrible.
4th and 7. Wilson's been bad the last 3 weeks.
Oh, and you say he was good? Fuck Wilson. No, I just said it now. Fuck the mac and cheese too.
Was it good?
Except for that's the only thing, when I make my bacon, you either have the people that like the fatty, like chewy bacon, or you have the people that like the crunchy bacon. I'm like, I'm a crunchy bacon kind of person.
I yelled for food. Those kids.
Eat like flies.
All right, Dixon to punt.
Plus we only made like gallons.
What? I made a tons of
Punt away. Shit, that's going to be returnable.
bacon.
Tavon at the 20, runs it back to the 28.
Really bad.
28. What?
Was it really bad?
Wasn't bad. Punt return averages are like 6 yards.
It would be fucking scary to do punt return.
And that's with big punt returns to bring the average up.
My mom still thinks that we should do a mobile hunt.
No.
That we're doing like property, like get having what? Like, down the- I want to have a big party at our house.
Not a big party.
Like a bond.
Garrett and Haley discussing getting a house. They want to buy. Haley just wants a house to have a big party.
It's a party.
You gotta wait till. No, you guys.
You know, before I didn't even like know Garrett. Like I hadn't even met him, and I lived on FNS Grade Road, and we had a huge party at that house. We used to have parties up there all the time. They had a bonfire out in the yard. They lit the couch on fire. All of a sudden, here comes Garrett. First time I ever he walks in, there's a beer bottle, and Kayleen is standing in my living room, and Garrett just punches this beer bottle and shatters it all over the wall, and his hand's bleeding. And I told Garrett, I was like, me and Kayleen were like, oh, Garrett, clean that up. And I'm like, I didn't even know who Garrett was. I'm like, okay. And then I look out, and like 20 minutes later, Garrett knocks the post down off my porch. The whole porch falls over.
I don't know what to tell you guys. Haley's over telling stories in the kitchen, so I've just been silent. Hey, Ricky's back.
Hey guys. Sorry. How could you not want to marry a man tore down a porch with his bare hands?
I used to have a house in FNS that I threw parties at.
The house is legendary.
Some good times.
I tried to tear your porch down, but it was too sturdy.
Me and Hook had our birthday bash today.
All of our birthday bash.
Oh, yeah, huh? You were part of that.
It was my birthday. I threw it. No one knew.
It was called Mega Palooza.
And yet still nobody knew. Like we had a birthday dinner.
Yeah, still nobody.
I got a birthday present from one person. You guys got birthday presents from like 6.
I brought you a birthday present.
No, I know, but it was just funny. It was like, you think I called a party for, I mean, it was for you guys too. But why would I call it Vega Palooza if it was purely for other people? That'd be really conceited. Which I was. I was conceited. Not really.
You also know how to do a good party.
I got a keg and everything for that party. I never did take that keg back. Nope.
We should have.
I ate the $50 deposit, and I think my stepdad gave it to a friend.
Nice. Ken Norton.
I was like, you might as well. I'm not going to do anything with it.
That man is a legend right there.
Ken Norton Jr.?
Yeah. He used to play for the Cowboys.
Well, he's got good attributes too.
And the 49ers.
Well, I tried on Facebook to get people to come on and tell me what the Seahawks need to do to win. They didn't, and now the Seahawks don't know what to do.
Jared Johnson, what do the Seahawks need to do to win?
Back up to 3. I yelled at them twice.
Career high in the first half.
For what?
91 yards.
That's the most he's had in the first half? I guess it's a lot. We gotta. Well, Zeke. I mean, he got half those yards on one carry. We gotta stop the big plays,
Let's go, Jack.
and we gotta stop with these fucking 3 and outs where we run it twice and then end up at 3rd and 7. Our best plays have been in play action.
Beasley, there we go.
Cowboys have a 3rd and 1.
And they're gonna pass it and not give it to Zeke.
I doubt anyone needs me to actually say what's happening in the game. Like, if you're on our thing and you're not watching the game, I'm confused. But I'll try to do a good job. I'll try to do a good job commentating.
Yeah, they're watching us for the commentary because they don't want to listen to Joe Buck.
Commentaries, I'm sick of watching the Seahawks do nothing. More play action, more rollout. Give me some read option for Wilson. We always do better when he takes a few runs and softens up the defense.
Shout out to Tracy.
Oh, huge 3rd and 1 stop. -2 for Zeke. Maybe 1.
Should have passed it. You don't want to get that man fired up.
Wagner is getting going.
Clapper, let's go for it right here.
You want to go for it from your own 37?
Russell Wilson is garbage. You guys don't have a kicker.
So why would you want to risk turning the ball over to us then when you can just punt it and then get the ball back?
Russell Wilson is garbage. You guys don't have a kicker.
Yeah, but you're winning. Why would you give us good field position? He can be garbage and score from the 37.
Not without a kicker.
Touchdowns don't require kickers.
He's not getting
And
it.
Dixon can kick. You're going to see. It's going to be interesting. I want to see this. Good punt. Punch it down to 13. Seattle's got a long way to go.
There we go.
And we got no kicker.
And I don't know why he's so excited.
Pete Carroll's always fired up.
That's a good point. That's what we like about him.
Oldest coach in the NFL. Such an angry person who, why do you wish, you want everybody else's life to be shit? Rooting for injuries and heart attacks? Like,
I don't root for injuries.
you just did.
Russell Wilson.
You just said hopefully he dies of a heart attack.
He said stroke.
Huh?
He said stroke.
Sorry, hopefully he dies of, because it matters what he dies of. You still rooted for someone to die just now.
Death is not a joke. Unless-
I'm aware.
Ain't no coming back from that.
Hey, we did get a fourth viewer though.
Not even Biggie, which that.
Maybe we should talk about death more. Oh, they're gone.
replicas. Was that like
And they're gone.
Or somebody else is gone. I don't know.
Looked exactly
Robots
like
with
Smoke.
iRobot.
iRobot. Did
The
not.
robot.
It looked exactly like it. White, real white robots and all.
What we should be streaming is them playing Xbox, so then we get viewers.
Watch them play Fortnite.
You see this?
No, I haven't watched it yet. You won.
Does I have a second?
That was a good one.
We lost our real
Now
star of
we
the
got
show,
Natalie on here.
Evelyn. The only time we had our most viewers was 7.
Everly was killing it.
Meg, have you ever shotgun a beer?
Yeah, I've shotgunned a beer.
I've never shotgun a beer with you either, so I just asked you. I think I shotgun a beer with Ricky, but I didn't think I did.
I'm not
after
a
we
fan of it.
high-fived, I think I remember because I think we high five.
I don't like chugging. Me and Ricky did full extensions too. The house at the house in Mount Vernon.
Haley did her
Yeah,
first
right, we
beer
did.
bong.
With Canadians.
Haley did her first beer bong with Canadians. I think we talked about.
All right, Mom, if you're watching, Lulu gets her plate.
That is pretty good macaroni.
Mm.
Reminds me of my grandma's
Pretty delicious.
Tar Heel macaroni.
Freaking good.
Oh, that's good food all around. Fat
Now I wash it down with some white cheddar popcorn.
now. Then it's a lot.
The man loves his smart food.
That's how I keep my NFL knowledge up. Smart food. All right, we're back at. Oh, AT&T saying the roof does close. I didn't know the new one it closed.
You told me it didn't earlier.
I thought it didn't. The old one didn't, for sure. All right, Seattle. Gotta do something here. Starting at the 113. Dixon in motion.
It's kind of quiet ass game.
Play action. Lots of time.
That's exactly what we expected.
Wilson.
Oh!
No. Wilson, tons of time. Finally dumps it off to Dixon for 9.
God, that was garbage. You should have fucking made that tackle.
Great avoiding of a tackle on that one by Wilson. But man, that long with no one to throw to?
Who was that? Heath?
One arm tackle.
Look at that cocky motherfucker making that one-handed pass too. Heath, you smash him next time.
One-handed pass, like sometimes he throws it with 2 hands. What are you talking about, Ricky?
You don't just throw it with 2 hands.
You always
You
take
don't
it
just
out
go,
of the. You always take it out of the
"Ugh."
second. Oh, Penny's in the game. Penny gets 5. Carson might lose his job here, at least for a series or 2. Penny's fresh. He's in there. Gets the first down. Let's go. I mean, not a terrible rookie season for Penny. Only 85 carries, 419 yards on a couple touchdowns.
Seattle.
He was never going to be the starter.
They
He was hurt most
they
of the year.
figured out Carson.
Penny to the right. He gets a block.
Yeah.
He's going up the sideline. Then kind of collapsed as he was trying to stiff arm Heath, but great run. Best run of the game for the Seahawks. Sorry.
Mark Cooper's not impressed.
Zeke obviously had the best run of the
Amari
game.
Cooper does was fucking.
Look at Dixon with the comeback block on 24.
Not Claiborne.
Checking
Claiborne gone.
now. Oh, jeez. Now they try to run.
That's what I'm talking
Is
about.
Claiborne still on the Cowboys? Or they get rid of him?
They got rid of him.
24 was Chidobe
I
Awuzie.
think I only watched two Dallas games this whole year.
What happened on this one? Penny to the left.
Uzi is the pimp.
Dixon
Is he
and
21?
Brown switch, and they just don't get the block on Gregory. Neither of them.
Randy Gregory.
Awuzie. He's got his nose pierced with a loop in it.
All right. Well, that hurt. Now it's 2nd 17 after a couple of good runs. On the 48.
Where's Penny?
Penny's off the field. Carson's back on. Wilson out of the shotgun. Dumps it off to. Oh, that's not Carson. It's Carson. I thought it was Carson's 34 for a second.
He's DeMarco Murray 2.0.
3rd and 17. Not ideal. Let's be aggressive, though. Go down the field.
Go to fucking Tyler Lockett. What the fuck are you doing?
All the Seattle receivers have been super quiet.
It's Sterling says the guy in the middle looks like a rapist.
Thanks.
Good job, Rick.
He is.
and we're down to 0 viewers.
He's coming after you next.
It's Sterling.
You better run, Sterling.
Comes in and calls Ricky a rapist and then immediately leaves.
Oh, just because you're getting raped by our Cowboys.
Fucking bitch.
What was that play? There was no chance of getting a first down with that.
Yeah, you better believe it.
We better get a good punt here,
That's
Dixon.
fucked up. Fuck that guy. Who is he?
No idea.
What was his name?
I said, no, I'm still here. It shows 0 viewers, but he says he's still here. So,
Hey,
who are you, Sterling?
He's coming for you.
Ricky's
Definitely not
coming
a
for your
rapist.
whole family. That's how we do it here.
Oh no, I'm gonna peacefully live my life with my beautiful fiance and with the Cowboys' victory.
Hey, you're counting your
You can
chickens
keep
before they
hating,
hatch.
yeah, you can keep hating on YouTube, you piece of shit.
Don't start counting wins before they're done here. Ooh, coffin corner. Did you get it far enough right?
Is that Beasley?
Get the
He was in the end zone.
No, he's not.
He was
What
in the
are
end
you
zone.
doing?
Back his
Why do you
He's in the fucking end zone.
Why do you keep saying these things that are clearly not true? Yeah.
He wasn't
wasn't
in the
even-
end zone.
He rolled into the end zone
He was in the end zone.
after batting the ball back.
Seahawks are garbage.
Yes, I'll agree with that.
God.
Sterling is garbage.
You guys are such terrible fans. You can't even give anyone props for a good play. I've given so many props to
No,
Cowboys on good throws, good runs. You guys are just lying about plays. He was in the end zone 3 minutes after he batted the ball back.
Don't tell me to rile you up, and then whenever I rile you up, you fucking call me out.
You can rile me up by saying truthful things.
You can't rile you up by saying truthful things, because then you'd be like, oh yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
And that's exactly what we've been doing the whole time.
What's up?
You can say Seahawks offense sucks.
Matthew Begg, do you have Tylenol for a headache?
Your voice says 30 and your face says 65. Yeah, our digital camera sucks.
Oh,
Our webcam.
Who is that? The same guy?
Your comments say I'm on crack.
Yeah, get an HD fucking monitor there, guy.
Our webcam does suck.
You get 2 of those for the B Hoopster?
For who?
Mr. Running Back over there. You see how tall he is? He's fucking taller than me.
Taller than me.
Oh.
Taller than me.
There's a random.
He's like,
Some of these
Leland
are
is taller
ibuprofen,
than me.
some are Advil. I don't
Yeah.
feel like I should.
Just don't mix them.
Those are both ibuprofen. It's like, what the hell? I think these pills are the same color.
You're out there living in your CRT world, bud.
What'd he say? What the hell's a CRT? I don't even know. I'm
I mean,
not taking
fucking 480.
The funny thing is, this has to be someone we know, guys. Like, it's only being shared on our Facebook.
off. No, because can't you view anything on there?
HD monitor what? What's an H3H? What the hell?
I don't know. I don't even know anything technology. I don't even know a computer. I'm old school.
Can I ban people?
No, he's a follower. He's giving us ratings.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Who cares?
I can remove him.
Just leave him.
I can put him in timeout.
It gives us something to do.
Oh, poor little
Maybe he'll
Vader.
say something back.
Or I can add him as a
Has to
moderator.
go on YouTube because he doesn't have any friends to talk to.
I'll kind of report
You
him.
fucking truly have no life if you're here watching us.
He said bye. All right. Bye, Sterling. Good knowing you.
See you later.
Ricky's
Have
heated.
fun with your boyfriend.
That's Seabass? Ah,
Seabass is out. He's not even in uniform anymore.
Dixon's like, how do you do it, man? How, how do I kick these field goals?
That was a pretty good play.
Thank you, Cooper. Psych, I'm still here. He called us ass eaters. Are you 13? I guess that's fine.
There's nothing wrong with being an ass eater, bro.
Yep, I licked my girl's ass last night.
The fuck?
Actually, it was like 3 days ago.
Hope your kids are in the room.
No, they're not.
There's 2 of them right there. I see them. Just because they're not on camera doesn't mean they're not in the room. It's a big room.
They're in the other room.
2nd and 9. Come on, Seahawks. It's a big.
Anyway,
We get to stop here, get good field position, maybe a safety.
We need a little bit of breathing room here.
Bet they give it to Zeke. No, they'll play action because they're idiots. They didn't even play action.
oh my goodness.
Cooper.
You blaming Cooper for Dak out throwing it where he can't catch it?
No, I'm just saying Cooper.
Oh, okay.
He did get jammed up pretty hard at the line, though.
He had his guy. He was starting to beat his guy. but there wasn't a lot of room there for.
No, they had him at the line. They jammed him up pretty good before he broke loose.
Why is Salvador commenting on your shit from yesterday instead of coming in here and commenting?
Salvador isn't with the times.
Oh wait, that is an old comment. Facebook, why are you showing me old shit like it's new?
Because you're an ass eater, babe.
Like it's a bad thing. That's like the greatest compliment you can receive.
Having an ass in your face. And...
Oh! Intentional grounding in the end zone.
Zeke was right there.
That's a safety.
No.
He was in the pocket, but Zeke was there.
They're not even considering it. I want to see where he went because he looked to me like he was out of there. No, I guess he's still there. That was somebody else. There's somebody else I saw.
If he was still blocking, then
At least he didn't fumble.
Wagner talking shit to Prescott after the play. I love it. Oh,
no, he's got
come on.
6
Bad
yards.
snap. Step back, Jones. Step back. I want the safety.
I'd take the safety.
You might
'cause
get
then we
a
would
fucking
force a punt
return
right
for a
after that.
touchdown. This fucking who's
2
back?
points is less than 3.
And they got a false start.
Like it fucking matters where the hell they're gonna go.
Half the
Yards.
distance to the goal.
That's half a-
Even less room for the punter, though. Maybe we'll block it now. Block it and get a
You're
touchdown.
not gonna block nothing, but you definitely gonna have some badass field position.
The clapper.
I haven't seen him clap at all.
It's true.
There's nothing
They
to
haven't
talk
been showing
about.
Jerry Jones either. Everyone
We
assumed
haven't
they'd
seen
show
a
him.
single press box. The over under on that, it's got to be like not.
Bill Simmons was calling it like 27 times. I haven't seen it at all.
That didn't work too bad.
No, it was pretty good punt. Pretty good punt from back of the end zone.
50-yard punt.
Getting one step.
Fall.
We gotta do something with it, Wilson. At the very least, we gotta get a feel of us. I got a
Here we go,
fucking
guys.
popcorn kernel.
Man,
Right
that was a
between
tough
these two teeth, the front and the next. Like what?
Is
Worst.
that other guy still talking?
I'm just ignoring him.
one. What did he say? Psych, I'm still here, ass eaters. I'll leave if you scream lick my balls from the back.
Like my balls from the back. Leave, dumbass.
I could just kick him out. We don't have to say it.
No, I like him.
You like him?
Well, just because he's giving us.
It's got to be someone who knows us or knows somebody we know.
No, he doesn't. He's just
Who
He
do
does.
we
The
know?
only
He
people
knows
were
Sterling.
sharing this with his Facebook.
I thought this is on YouTube.
It is, but what are the odds that some random person found it on YouTube?
Well, you never know, Vic. YouTube's a pretty big community.
No. Salvador sharing the video of the face mask that you say is not a face mask. Look at it.
It's not
Look
a face
at it.
Does he have his fingers locked?
No,
He
Look,
brought
he
him.
grazed his face mask. It's not a
Shit.
penalty. You have to grab.
exactly. That's what I said. He didn't pull his mask.
He
You have to.
brought him down with it.
No, he brought him down by the shoulder.
If you graze the face mask with your hand, they're not going to throw the flag.
Graze.
Okay, let's see. Grace.
He's pulling him down with that one hand by the face mask. How is it a graze? It's the only way he's pulling him down, Ricky.
Grace.
His other hand wasn't even on him.
The head
Wrestle
never
it down by-
turned.
What do you mean the head never
That's
turned?
exactly what they look for. The head turning. The head does not turn. That's why
The
they
head-
didn't-
How is it not turning?
He didn't.
because it didn't fucking turn.
His head is pointing toward the right
Exactly.
as he's being pulled
His
down
helmet
by the
didn't even
face
fucking
mask.
move. Look at that.
Good no call.
Exactly.
You can pull him down from the face mask without turning their head.
The one on
He's pulling him down with one hand, and that hand is on the face mask. How is that not
the one on Zeke.
pulling him down by the face mask?
The no call on Zeke was worse.
Braden, what do you think of baked macaroni?
It's my mom's, not
Good
mine.
stuff, huh?
Fucking delicious.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly like Seattle fans to run to the referees for an excuse.
And a post.
We didn't run to them, but that was a clear face mask on the
Okay,
quarterback.
exactly like the Seattle fans other than Matt Vick, who's a sensible Seattle fan, to run to the referees.
Sometimes, not this game. What is funny? Is Braden gonna play with us?
I want to play it.
Braden, you gonna play with us?
You're gonna let your son play?
I swear, like,
Play.
it makes me so happy.
Play.
Uh-oh. Here comes the EVE.
Is our only follower
Justin
left
Brett.
Mr. Ass Eater?
Mr. hasn't eaten an ass, doesn't know what he's fucking missing.
Oh, delicious.
Get out there and eat some ass, bud.
I think he left.
We'll tell that to
All right,
Strathen.
Seattle.
Strathen, get out there.
First
and
and
eat some
10.
ass.
From the 46. Wilson in the shotgun. Hands it to Penny. Penny up the middle. Gets
Penny,
three.
we need to get a handle on.
About three.
Penny's showed up to play.
I think that's why they
Sean
didn't.
Lee isn't out here more.
They kept him fresh in the for the second half.
I'm really nervous though. If Dallas doesn't get a touchdown in this third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, that's when Seattle pulls their shit.
That's a badass poster. America's team in the background.
I think I used to have that poster actually, and I had the Emmett Zone poster.
Darren Woodson?
Dude, the Emmett Zone was my favorite poster ever.
We got to find
I
that.
tore the corners for like $40 now on eBay or something.
Wilson goes back, hands it to Carson. Carson
Goes
nowhere.
Carson has good footwork though. He knows how to dance.
He needed to just jump over that pile of bodies. Why is this stupid?
The guy in the middle is a rapist. Fuck you, buddy. So you should have said, dummy boy. Stupid dummy boy.
Stupid.
Another 3rd and 7. We haven't completed any of these.
Squeeze in the middle.
Another handoff on 3rd and 7. What the?
This is unbelievable. If all you motherfuckers want to say Russell Wilson is so great, why
And
the
there's
fuck are you
Seattle
throwing the
going
ball?
to their shit ways. They're still sportsmen like that. The shittiest, most fucking garbage team in the NFL. That's all they do is fight. It is fun watching, but
That's a pretty
they're garbage.
blanket statement to say all they do is fight.
Yes,
They
they
do.
do.
Well, that was-
Anytime they lose and they know they're losing, they fight. And Pete Carroll chews his gum on the sidelines.
That was all Michael Bennett, though. And Michael Bennett is the biggest piece of trash in the NFL.
Yes, fuck Michael Bennett and Cliff Averill.
Are we going for it here on 4th and 6?
Cliff
We
Averill
are.
is
Or
He
not Cliff
retired.
Averill, Bruce Irvin. I don't like
Cliff
Bruce
Averill retired because of neck
Bruce Irvin's on
injuries.
the fucking
Raiders,
Falcons.
right?
He's on the
Oh,
Falcons.
he went to the Falcons?
He was on the Raiders. They released him.
There you go.
4th and 6. Tosses it up. There's Baldwin. Ooh.
Hey, out of bounds.
I can't tell.
And they call it a catch?
They're calling it a catch. We got to see a replay, guys. Come on, admit
Oh,
it.
that's Seattle. He wasn't even close.
Let's wait for a replay, guys.
He's out of bounds already.
What are you talking about? He's literally 2 steps in bounds. Both feet were in after we see the replay.
Yeah, that's
Jeez.
I'll give it to him.
I love it because if that was your team, you would have been like, that's definitely a fucking catch.
That
Well,
was a
obviously.
catch. That was a catch.
Seattle wasn't confident, though. Look how quick they snapped that. They did
Why
not.
aren't you doing that every play?
They didn't want to challenge. That was a great.
no,
Look, this
that
is a
was
great.
That was a great catch after watching the replay.
That was better than Hopkins. Hopkins was more questionable because his foot looked like it came up
At
earlier.
least Baldwin drug his toe. I don't like Doug Baldwin, but that was
Good
a
defense,
catch.
so
Yeah.
better offense.
Perfect coverage.
Oh, it was just a great.
Pass. I hate Russell Wilson, but that pass was actually on the money.
We needed that huge. He's good at them touch passes. The problem is he doesn't trust himself to throw them enough.
I don't get it. If you're a great quarterback, you know you're a great quarterback. You should be out there fucking
He's
dropping.
He's
not a great quarterback.
He just hates to throw interceptions. So then he
below
just
average
he doesn't give his receivers
He's lucky.
a chance to make a play. What is with this bullshit? Run it on 1st, 2nd down every single drive. Like you're not fooling anyone.
They don't have Janikowski. This is 4-down territory.
I feel like Dixon can kick it from this close. Look at him.
Is he gonna bounce?
The guy does everything.
We're gonna get revenge because your fucker is gonna.
I honestly feel like Dixon could probably come in as the backup quarterback, and I would feel confident. The guy does everything. Look at that.
That's the weirdest.
That was a-
looking
It's gonna be a line drive though.
That was a low kick. That looked low on the
Low,
sideline.
and he turned his body all goofy.
All right, we're not running it. Okay, maybe we are. Mike Davis into the backfield. He's there to block.
Davis
Davis is
running
a
back,
beast.
though.
With the quarterback keeper, Wilson dives for the 1st down to the 5. Whew. Told them they need to do that earlier. They need to do that early in the game so the defense has to think about it the rest of the game.
This is not good. This is not good, boys.
Dallas holds it strong in the red zone.
Man, what a block there by Sweezy, I think.
This is the only impressive drive Seattle's had all game.
Because they finally decided to throw the ball.
They've had 2 other decent drives.
No. This is the only good drive they've had.
What? How do they have 2 field goals then?
Well, did it end in 6? Dallas has had 1 impressive drive.
Carson up the middle for a yard. Who is 91? It's not even showing on here. He doesn't show up on their roster on ESPN. Good job, ESPN. Was it 81? No, because that's Nick Vanette. Might have been, was it
Dallas
61?
defense looks winded, Rez.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
All right, 2nd and goal from the 4.
This is their specialty. They held the Saints out of the end zone. I think they can.
Wilson keeps again.
That's-
He's got a block and he
Did I say that?
walks in. What? There's 81 Nick Vanette. Maybe it was Vanette who made the block. Another one. Was it 81? It must have been. Big drive.
There, now they show.
There's Jones. And only show him when he's not happy. We got a local local broadcast here. Let's go Seahawks. Boys Nation, whoop whoop. Come on, why are you wearing a Seahawks jersey? Boo. You see the score? You see the score, Boys Nation? You see the score?
That's a 3-point lead in the third quarter.
Go Dallas. Go Dallas.
About to be a 4-point lead.
First off, it's not a jersey, it's a T-shirt, but good call on the Seahawks nonsense.
I wonder who Boys Nation is. I wish people would say who they are.
Well, I mean, if we are streaming something that's like the game, people are going to find it, thinking that we're going to show the game.
Maybe. I did title it Seahawks versus Cowboys. Mike Davis up the middle. He gets in for 2.
That sucks. Mike Davis is probably.
Cheers to the Seahawks.
Somebody smashed that man while he's in the end zone.
I'm getting no support. Hey, Braden, how easily were the Cowboys going to get to 27 against the Seahawks? It was like really easy, right? Like they were just going to just 27, no problem, anytime.
That's a three scores away, and they're still a quarter.
Braden, no comment. Before the game, he said the Cowboys would get to 27 easy.
We know this game is far from over.
It's not over. No, it's not even close to
Fourth
over.
quarter is when the most scoring is going to be.
They
done.
could get to 27 still.
Braden's prediction is actually going to be right if Dallas puts up 17 points and Seattle just kicks a field goal.
Good analysis, Hoop. You can add 27 or subtract 10.
Drinking, but I can still do math.
Hoop knows exactly how many points the Cowboys need to get
That's
to 27.
us. Me and him and her.
Raise your hand if you are. Oh, yeah.
Raise your hand if what?
It's
He's the only one.
my fucking house. And I somehow ended up with all people rooting for the Cowboys. He said, raise your hand if you're the Cowboys. Hooper, you can't. They're your secondary. I mean, I guess I'll give it to you. They're your secondary.
For them at least.
No, and Ricky, who was my team before Carolina became a team?
Sure.
Emmitt Smith was my all-time favorite running back.
When did Carolina become a team?
1995.
Dixon on the pooch kickoff.
Carolina became a team in
Well, that's
1995.
good. Let's go.
There you go.
Damn. So good return off because he only kicked it to the 20. Got it back to 33. It's Cowboys. That's.
Established 1995.
This
babe.
is where we
With
get-
Jacksonville.
I lost my
Jaguars.
confidence in Dixon. Actually, he usually kicks these better.
This is where we get a 12-minute fucking possession and we kick a field goal.
That's what you're rooting for?
This is what's going to happen. This is what.
Oh, that's your prediction, not a.
I'm rooting for a touchdown, obviously. Cooper, real quick,
Goes
but
17-14 going into the fourth. That wouldn't be bad.
Yards this quarter, 88 for Seattle, 10 for Dallas.
Who's that
Big
talking
turnaround.
questions, though?
Cowboys had double the yards in the first half of the Seahawks.
Zeke outscored him single-handedly.
Dak back to pass, completes to
Let's go,
Gallup. All
Gallup.
right, 7-yard completion. That's what they needed to start it off.
Your guys' secondary is pretty weak. I think we need to take advantage of that.
What do you mean they're weak?
You guys have been giving up chunks all day.
They need to hit Tavon Austin deep. Let the wheels come.
They don't send him deep. It's weird.
See, that's
I'm not saying I disagree with you. I'm just saying they don't even.
Yeah, they use them for gadget plays.
Yeah, it's those little sweeps and like wide receiver
the
screens.
Rams. Coming from the Rams, he was the deep guy.
He's not even out there. Gallup's the number 2. The hand to Zeke. He gets stopped for 2. Other than that one big chunk one, man, he hasn't had a great yards per carry average. Still at 95. So basically he's got 5-6 yards in this quarter.
I'd run this with Dak.
You want them to copy the Wilson give me read option?
It works with Dak every time.
Does it? Do they do it often?
He's
Okay.
got a couple of rushing touchdowns on the year.
But I thought those were on scrambles.
They're gonna
Are they
go
in
through
designed plays?
A couple of them.
Okay. I mean, this one was a design play for Wilson. Play action,
the
roll out.
Bootleg.
Oh, that's first, though. It works.
Same thing.
And he probably could
He
have
had
kept
the
it
option,
and got the
yeah.
first.
Seattle's getting their fucking
Tedrick Thompson.
bullshit attitude.
Our secondary is super young. Our 2 of our DBs and
Oh,
our
we need to take
safety
advantage.
are second, like first and second year guys. Tedrick Thompson might be a 3rd-year guy, but he's never started till this year. And then we got McDougald, who's a seasoned vet at strong safety. So it's an interesting combo.
Not going to get the playoff in time.
Third quarter comes to an end. Seahawks up 14-10.
Not for long. That's the thing. That's too close to the bottom to count.
Out of all the live streams, the guy on the way right, that's going to be me, is the only one I've seen rooting for the Seahawks. How many live streams have you watched?
Hey, fuck yeah.
Well, at least the world's got something.
I'm
right
impressed
for
if
once.
you've watched more than one. I'm impressed you've even watched this one. But yeah, I am definitely the only one. Definitely the only one rooting for the Seahawks.
Different people we've had follow this.
Next time you can call in and
We'll see after how many views it's had.
It's not a pod. We're used to doing pods. The stream.
Rolling off time, baby.
He says he's pulled up like 30 live streams. This is a
Do you
popular
know
thing to
us?
do.
Do you know us?
No, I don't think so.
Veg thinks everybody following us knows us. Are you just?
It might have
them?
spread. I like it.
Are you watching the game at home? Or are you
Where
just
you
looking
from?
for something?
What state you from?
His name is Boys Nation.
Definitely a Dallas fan. I'll give him props.
Not a lot of Doug Baldwin is so awesome. There's a good Seahawks Facebook post.
Can't disagree with that guy.
Saldivar, yay, go Hawks. But he says that even when they're down 30. So,
The main reason I want this victory is to talk shit to Saldivar.
yeah, Facebook, not a lot of Seahawks talk, mostly Saldivar.
Because you guys are all nervous.
How badass would it be when they let the Hawks out of some random
Like,
fucking
you're not
junkie
nervous?
came out with a shotgun and blew that Hawk in half?
Of course, it's the playoffs.
You lose every game.
Always nervous. Orlando, Florida.
Braden laughed. Braden heard.
From Orlando, Florida, but lived in Dallas for a decade. Well, thank you for checking in with us.
Where is he from? Atlanta?
He's from Orlando, Florida.
Orlando. I think he said
He's
Atlanta.
lived in Dallas for a decade. What are you doing, Hoop?
I got a cramp on my arm.
You been jerking off under the table while I'm not watching?
Well, welcome to the stream.
We're from a little town called Sedro-Woolley in Washington, the state of Washington, not Washington, D.C. We're most commonly known as being somewhat close to the Canadian border.
And most of us that live here.
Between the
we all
Canadian
work
border-
for different teams.
Yeah, between the Canadian border and Seattle. Yeah, none of my close friends actually root for Seattle, and they all freaking grew up here. It
All the
makes
people
no
that
sense.
actually know about sports and care about sports aren't Seahawks fans. But this whole state that people that don't even know football, that's the football fans.
Are you saying Kenny Mayne knows nothing about football?
I'm saying
Kenny Mayne, where you at? Hooper's talking out his ass.
no.
He's an ESPN sports
No,
broadcaster.
he's not.
Yes, Kenny Mayne is.
The man himself, John Clayton, the professor.
John Clayton, Seattle, Seahawks
97%
fan.
of Seahawks fans are
97%.
They don't even know football. Like,
Where the hell did that number come from?
97%. Because I grew up here. I've seen it.
Taven Austin in motion, the flip to Zeke. He is going to have to break some tackles.
I literally have a
Gets
yearbook
2.
photo of us in 5th grade, and there was not one Seahawks jersey in the whole picture. We had Kansas City, we had San Francisco, we had like 20 Carolina, Kerry Collins
Might
jerseys.
even have been a Mark Brunell.
Yeah, Mark Brunell jersey. I mean,
Boys Nation gets to go to the Pro Bowl since they moved it to Orlando. That would be fun.
that is super cool.
That would be a fun event live. It's not so fun to watch on TV. It would be cool to go to all the events and stuff and the competitions. Dak out of the shotgun, no running backs. Lots of time.
Oh,
Finds a wide open Gallup.
Oh, that's Cooper. Dummy.
Cooper? How did Cooper get wide open? Come on, Seattle. You can't do that.
Coop.
Cooper starting to have himself a little bit of a day. That was just wide. That was just a defensive breakdown. The linebacker followed Wagner. Is Wagner on that one? That was his fault. He didn't stay in his zone.
I don't believe it. Wagner made a mistake.
What are the odds?
Haley's over here smiling. I said, what are you smiling at? I said, who are you talking to? She's like, who else would I be talking to?
Dallas to 16. Zeke brings it into the 8. Uh-oh.
Braden, Dallas going to score on this drive? You feel it?
Braden with the strong opinions.
Field goal or
He's starting to second guess all his predictions.
You're talking to her. I felt bad for not.
No, Braden still stands at his 27 points. There's a lot of time left.
I felt so bad, but I was like, you can't be a new best friend. I love her so much. I'm like,
It's all
Be a
right.
good time for a turnover, Saddle.
You get our free time.
Perfect.
Good time for a turnover, Seattle.
she said, "Oh, we've been friends for a long time."
Dak with the design run.
Dak's in! He's in! He's in! He's in!
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a good design run. He had like 3 blockers out. He retracted his last statement. And all he had said in it was that Zeke's going to be out there, so why not? Is it? No. Oh, well, I think he crossed. It barely. The tip crossed right as his knee hit. That's what she said. What?
That was a good one.
Damn it, Vic, why you gotta be so sensible today? Like every other day, you're talking shit the whole time.
Oh, no.
No, he's not even close.
God damn it. That's coming back.
That's just from me watching The Office.
No, he's down. He was down about, I'll say, what, 3 inches?
Oh, he was down just before the tip went in?
Yeah.
That's what she
3
said.
inches.
I just have to reword my that's what she said joke. I don't think he will. I don't think they're going to reverse it.
On the 1 yard line.
Definitely disputable.
It was pretty obvious.
Yeah, but the refs suck. Did you see the Kevin Durant not out of bounds play, Ricky?
Oh my god, that
3 steps out of bounds.
Let me see that thing.
All of a sudden, a 10-6 first half game is 2 touchdowns potentially in like 3 minutes. I mean, neither of these teams seems to be here.
This is what we came here for.
That's why you never doubt.
Desperation football.
And we got random people just coming in and out.
It's pretty cool.
They're just popping in for a minute or two. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I wish more people would comment. You know, where are you from? What are your thoughts on the game? Who are you rooting for?
That's super good. It's an athlete's
Does anyone know if they can have ties in the playoffs?
No, they're not going to have a tie in the playoffs. They'll cancel The Simpsons for that.
Lulu, you gotta go out. I gotta let the dog out.
It was weird. She was like,
You go outside, Lilo?
"Isn't that weird?"
You guys are kindred
No,
spirits.
not
That
yet.
was so weird. I was like,
Gotta get on.
"That's so weird that you just said that too." Have you seen that movie, Anna Green Gables?
I remember always seeing that on fucking Canada TV. On CBC. That was always on after The Simpsons.
It's rereading.
We get to see it, Meg.
But that's kind of that.
So if Cowboys win this, all right. So if the Cowboys win this
We'd never figured this out.
and Chicago wins, Cowboys would play the Saints. Clearly, we gotta do this again with Hook,
Ooh.
and I'd have to decide who I'm rooting for. I think I'd have to root for the Saints. I can't root for a team that knocks me out. Screw that. The people are like, I want to.
You can go for the team that's obviously going to win, which is probably
I'll take the front runner. I don't like it though because the Saints.
the second matchup.
I don't like it when teams bench their quarterback in
Look at
the.
it right there.
I don't like it when teams bench their quarterback the last week of the year when they have a bye. I don't like it when they spend 2 weeks not playing real football. They come out slow. Yeah. So I wouldn't feel comfortable if I was the Saints. Hook texted me while I was listening to the podcast. He's like, thanks for the Saints jinx, asshole. So last podcast, I guaranteed the Saints were going to win the Super Bowl.
Ooh,
Did the ball come out? Oh, for a second I thought he didn't have the ball. Well, that's interesting.
Well, that's the worst case scenario. Huh?
Worst case scenario would have been the ball coming out. Oh, Kevin Hart is
The 90.
Oh, look at that guy.
is live streaming. Hey, how come he's got 15,000 people? We've only got 3. What is he even saying?
98.
Yeah.
But it regular rounds.
Go see it, man. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be.
You got a Fitbit or what is that?
He's just promoting a movie. This is just self-promotion. We're doing this for the fun of it and the attention. It's different.
Get back and shoot it. Get my help.
Another handoff to Zeke, and he gets in this time. There's no way he wasn't going to get in 3 times in a row.
You did it all, Zeke.
All right, so if they kick the extra point, they're up
Why
3.
the fuck didn't you do that during the regular season when I had you in fantasy?
Hey, I won a championship with him on my roster.
I lost.
Actually, 2. He was on both my championship teams. But I also had Alvin Kamara on one of them and
This is
Devontae
the
Adams.
first year I've had Zeke, though.
All right, good run by the Cowboys.
Answered back.
Good answer. Respect.
Nah, I think they're going to unleash Russell Wilson right here. And we're going to see
It's going to be a lot more play action.
a lot of Lockett and Baldwin right now.
Wilson might even be running it more. He ran it twice last drive. What's that, Hoop?
I said maybe they're gonna try to let Wilson air some out, and Dallas secondary is gonna come up and do some.
You think Dallas is second?
It's
There's
the
been no
revenge-
turnovers. No
It's the revenge
turnovers.
of Chris Richard right here.
There hasn't. This whole
One turnover could be the difference in this game, the way it's going.
Or if they have to go for it in fourth because they don't feel Dixon can do it.
Oh, yeah, his kicks are low. But he did that. I mean, it was a drop kick, but still.
Team should carry 2 kickers.
Yeah.
Not at all. Team should never carry 2 kickers.
They should just not carry. It should not carry one kicker. This was a big play, but Wagner, you don't see this often. He followed the tight end, and he didn't stay down in his zone.
Yeah, the Seahawks don't blow coverage often. They're a well-coached team.
Thank you, Ricky. I don't coach him, so it's not a compliment to me per se. The fact that you complimented the
But that's one
Seahawks.
thing you can count on.
I mean, this is what we expected. 2 teams doing basically the same thing. Seahawks have not. The difference really right now is that the Cowboys are stopping the run mostly,
We got
and the
Carson in
Seahawks
check, but
are not. Yeah,
Penny.
Carson 21 carries on 12. Sorry, 21 yards on 12 carries. Rashad Penny came out though 4 carries for 29, and
Wilson
it helped. It definitely gave Wilson some more time.
Plus the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, so Wilson 133 passing, 14 rushing with the rushing touchdown.
In the past, I would have questioned our defense. But
That was
this year-
Baldwin's only catch so far.
See, they needed to get him involved.
Huge
early, I
catch. That's why I hate they come out, they do the same thing, run on first and second.
I would boot that shit out of the end zone, not even give Lockett a chance.
They've done that every time. It's been a touchback every time for the Cowboys.
Smart, because
So
one time he did get it, he ran it back to the 50. Hey, that's you, Vig.
I like bowling. It's not my dream. But
Anybody want to challenge Matt Vig to a game?
did you see that guy does the real two-handed bowling?
What's your average bag? Like 219?
175, 6, 8, whatever, somewhere in there.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Mine's like 130.
I got a spare ball now, though. I'm bringing it up.
200 once.
I'll bring it up.
Yeah, when I was like in middle school, I was in a bowling league. I broke 200.
That's right. You actually had your own bowling ball in high school.
Hoop's a speedballer, though.
Yeah, I don't.
He's
got
not
the
a curver.
I'm not a curver.
I'm a big-time curver. That didn't sound as dirty as I hoped. All right, Seahawks. Ball on the 25.
Let's get serious about this now. Let's go, Jalen Smith.
Baldwin in motion. They didn't do play action.
And they get stuffed immediately again.
He grabbed the back of his helmet.
Go.
That was his defense.
Carson
For
hasn't
real.
done shit.
DeMarcus Lawrence right there.
I mean, you can't blame Carson. He got hit 2 yards from the line of scrimmage. Like, what's he supposed to do? But we got to stop running it on first down every single time.
Dallas's defense is for real.
Hopefully. Vegas gone. I don't know what to do.
Oh, panic. Panic button.
I'm already fast.
Wilson in the shotgun. Wilson in the shotgun.
We got 2 followers. Where are you guys from? The 2 followers.
Wilson scrambling to the right. Completes it to Baldwin. It's
It's going to be another 3rd and 5.
Woozy.
Woozier.
Only 4 likes. Of all the people that have checked in, only 4 have given us a like.
Bastards.
Sam Jeffries on Facebook. Wow, that was a bad break. Agreed. Ridiculous.
Shut up, Sam.
That's good wordplay there.
Dummy. Remember when your mom was a music teacher? I liked her. She was one of my favorite teachers.
What are you ranting
I like
about?
Sam.
You said that like it was a criticism.
I like Sam. He's a good guy.
What up, Sam?
Seattle.
Perfect defense by Awuzie.
Since when is face guarding legal? I remember that was a penalty every
Yeah,
time.
if you didn't turn around, you couldn't. Yeah, I don't know.
It's been
Not
like
going to
the
complain
last,
about that, though.
it's the last 4 weeks. Definitely didn't look.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't even look back at all.
Wait,
Didn't look back.
Was there? No,
No.
contact. It was all
It's
locked.
not. It wasn't illegal, but
They used to always call it if you didn't turn around.
exactly.
I don't know that. Yeah, it
Only
was.
if there was contact, though, I thought.
It was always face guarding. They would call.
There's contact.
There's
and you
probably
don't
been
look
a rule
back.
change.
Yeah, because if there's contact and you don't look back, they're calling it every fucking time.
Fucking Seahawks just end up in 3rd and long every time.
Doesn't make
Hey, it
sense.
must be Gary Best. We got a G Best.
Hey, yeah, boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Tavon with the long return.
This one counts,
Yeah,
baby.
he would have been gone, though. He hyperextended his knee halfway.
I don't think so. He's running off pretty healthy.
Well, the way
I feel like if he hyperextended his knee, he wouldn't be jogging off the
way his
field.
fucking leg went, he stubbed his damn knee. He was gone.
Dixon was like, my advantage is gone.
He should have been to the house. He fucking stepped wrong on his fucking knee.
It's the shades of Deion Sanders right here.
Well, you stepped wrong avoiding a guy.
Right here, no, he's wide open, not avoiding the guy. What do you mean?
He started tripping after he avoided him. He started tripping, yeah.
Right there, right there. Looked back. Dixon at least got him to slow down at least. And this is what Bill Simmons called your guys' strength. Fucking idiot.
I don't know what he was talking about. I mean, we did have the puncher with the highest average for the year, so it's hard to say it's not a strength, but at the end of the year here, our coverage on punts hasn't been good. The punt was good.
That's true.
Dak fakes it, goes out to the right, throwing mid-range deep.
Wide fucking open.
Cooper wide open.
Touched him.
Coleman was going to let him get back up so that he could try to punch the ball out. What are you doing, Coleman? I mean, I'm happy for Cooper, though. He got a fresh start, and he's making the most out of it, but I'm not happy about it right
Oh,
now.
that was close.
Definitely a talented receiver.
Yeah, maybe if Coleman had hit him while he's on the way down, he would have freaking lost the ball.
He basically did lose the ball right there.
But it didn't matter. No one touched him. He can take all the time he wanted to recover it.
Pete Carroll's gonna challenge it.
Did the ball touch the ground as he was figuring it out?
His hand is underneath it, but it moves.
Oh, I don't know if that's enough.
No, plus he already took.
It's called a catch.
I know. So I don't know if it's enough to.
There's two. He has possession. He took 2 steps and then he's down. It's just fumble recover.
No, it's not a football move hoop when you're stumbling to the ground.
Oh my goodness! If you have possession of the ball, it is.
He bounced.
He did. He was gaining possession as he went to the ground.
This commercial right here is Ron Rivera's best moment.
So the question is whether he maintained control
Romo?
to the ground. I would be surprised if they overturn it,
It's gonna be close.
but I'll be happy if they do. What are you talking about, Jake Wilder? Second star to the right and straight on till morning. Are you just like?
What is that from?
I forget. Oh, it's Peter Pan.
Nope.
What?
Hook. Peter Pan.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't. It might be Hook. I just mean it's the Peter Pan movies. Yeah, it might be Hook. I don't know which one, but that's how you get back from Neverland, right?
You guys.
But were you reaching for things to put on Facebook just to put something on Facebook? Come on, Wilder. Jake Wilder.
He's in our wedding party, so you guys are stuck with him.
Oh, no, I like Jake Wilder. It's always a good time when he's around. It's been a while, man.
Hey, the bachelor party is gonna be lit, right?
Oh yeah.
You're playing it, right?
I'm planning that shit.
Where we going?
Well, we got to plan when it is. You got to come up with a date first.
The date is gonna matter on all the visa shit.
Yeah.
But we can have a solid date for the bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
I never even got to go to Corey's. Missed Hooks.
Yeah, they both did destination bachelor parties.
I'm in charge.
And Hooks was not cheap.
I was this close to getting to go to Hooks, but you guys went after my ID expired and I couldn't get on the plane.
G West, haha, live long and prosper. Thank you. We will.
Thanks, Gary.
Because none of us are driving home tonight.
Sorry, the Steelers didn't make it.
I'm not. Screw the Steelers. They don't even got to dig deep in the playbook. Just don't do stupid like they.
Just look at the side that says pass and go with those ones.
Yeah, play action pass, quarterback read option. Stop running it straight up the middle.
Well, there's more people tuning in than I thought there'd be.
You stay on long enough, and people peek in for a minute.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Frig off, bar.
We're not getting big hits. So.
Hopefully, you get to keep AB. Although,
oh man, yeah, rough
you're in good hands
situation.
with Juju. I'd get rid of Roethlisberger personally.
They still haven't come up with anything, huh? I don't know how you take that away. It didn't look like it's okay. They did confirm it. I say the ball didn't move when it touched the ground.
Don't listen to me. I played football my whole fucking life.
Who didn't listen to you? Did any of us say you're wrong,
That's
Hooper?
not a football move. 2 steps. If you have possession, you take your 2 footsteps, whether you're going to the ground or not. as long as you have possession, those count as your 2 seconds.
Really? Because every other time in the NFL, they've called that not a football move.
Except
If
for
you're
against
bobbling,
Dez.
You don't have.
Except for against Dez.
If you don't have possession,
No, that's
then
the
you're
whole
going to
point.
the ground. If you have possession and then you're going down, it don't fucking matter. But if you don't have possession as you're going down, it's different.
It does in the NFL. It matters. They don't call it a football move, even if you have possession, if you're stumbling to the ground. That's why they make sure you control it to the ground.
Tavon, you're champion.
Best says new rule, LOL. But I think he maintained control to the ground. Even with the old rule, it would have been a catch. Because when it hit the ground, it can touch the ground as long as it doesn't move. You don't lose control. I can't type fast.
Hey, we can get you in here on a video call.
We're on a delay, too, so we're probably not
He's
seeing.
our specialist in, where is he? Cedar Woolley?
He's in Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon. We're going to go to Mount Vernon for this.
Oh, yeah, no. He got screwed over by a hard Jesse James last year.
Oh! That's picked! As long as it's not a pass interference,
Good
which
job.
it looked like it might have been.
Fucking course.
Wow!
What a bunch of shit.
KJ Wright, welcome back. I know you've been back a couple weeks, but welcome back. Best coverage linebacker in the NFL. Totally a pass interference. I like the interception.
A little bit beyond 5 yards for that much contact, but
Actually, it wasn't as much contact as I thought from that angle.
Concentration is actually a pretty good pick.
I still say it probably was a pass interference, but they didn't call that.
Pass interference, but in Seattle, they never call any fucking penalties on them.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, or against San Francisco, we had 14 penalties for 144 yards. They never call anything against us.
There's all fucking obvious. that-
In the Super Bowl with Hasselbeck, they called offensive pass interference in the end zone, which they never fucking call. Yeah, never call anything against Seattle.
They get away with a lot of penalties.
Look at we've been like the most penalized team in the NFL since Pete Carroll got there.
Exactly, and you get away with a ton more that they don't call.
there's no reason to think that you guys.
Play action, Wilson back, so much time, ends up dumping it to Vanette. He gets 6. Way to carry him backward when he. Hopefully, this is a defensive penalty. There's a flag on the play.
Good call.
Wilson looks confident that it's on defense. Nope, it's on the offense. Never call anything on Seattle, though. Never.
They let them get away with a lot.
Very next play.
They get away with a lot of shit, and I know 99% of America would agree with it, besides Washington State.
You fucking that's pass
big
interference,
time
right?
pass
Fucking there.
interference.
I said it. I said it was pass interference.
Like I said,
Maybe your guys should have played till the play was over, and that would have been a pick.
it's hard when you're getting your
Maybe
head
Jason
ripped
Witten
off.
should have
Oh
returned.
shit! Gary Best pulls out the Hasselbeck quote. We want the ball and we're gonna score. Definitely down there with the whole Patriots interception
It's down there with the Romo.
and the Romo botch and wide right field goal. Another flag, super
Yeah,
late.
It's on Dallas.
Hopefully, automatic first down. Yeah, they never call anything on Seattle. 2 plays in a row they call on Seattle, but Seattle never gets flagged.
Like I said, they get away with a lot of them, though.
Clearly not. They get called every fucking time.
And Dallas.
They're getting called every time.
Well, you've seen that obviously passing.
The San Francisco game was in Seattle, Hoop. 144 penalty yards. Almost all came in the fourth quarter when the game was on the line.
Oh, crybaby bubblegum.
You're the one who started crying that they don't get penalties. Sorry for proving you
I'm
wrong.
talking to you. I was talking to Pete Carroll, dummy.
Oh,
Yeah, dummy.
well, yeah, he's crying. He's got a petition to not get those calls in the future.
I worked right outside of his house. It was weird. I don't like him.
It was probably a massive house, huh?
It was pretty crazy. He has a stairway that walks into the.
Ah, fuck.
That was a dumb play. Where?
Yeah, it's like a 20 stair that walks.
Oh, no. Now Lockett.
Uh-oh. On the worst play of the game, he gets hurt.
Okay, he got up. He's walking. I think he's okay. That was scary. 3rd and 20. Jeez. After we get the pick in the end zone, we do nothing with
You
it.
have a beer bong bag?
No. You can shotgun again. What are you mad about? You're
We could
still.
shotgun.
You guys are still up.
You want shotgun again? And we're holding them down pretty good right here. The only thing we got to do is
You want
not.
a shotgun a beer, Haley? What's wrong?
Ricky does. What are you bypassing Ricky?
No, because I was going to have her do it with
No,
you.
no,
'Cause I don't know if
whatever.
I want a shotgun.
Well, you brought it up.
I want a beer bong.
I want a shotgun of Coca-Cola because
G Best. I'm not crying. You're crying. We're all crying. For some reason, we're all crying.
G Best, you need to get on this podcast, buddy. He's a knowledgeable fan.
Was he like? He's a Steelers fan.
He's a Steelers fan, yeah. Travis is the one we wouldn't have on, but G-Best?
Actually, try to get this. Nope.
Please do not let him get this.
Davis on the screen pass gets about 13.
Hey, Davis is a man. You can't tackle him with one guy.
He was a San Francisco cast-off, too.
Think if fucking Seattle would have kept, what's his name from...
Oh.
He knew he knew he's not allowed to do that because as soon as he did it, he's like, "Whoops!
And
I can't."
Where was the flag?
That was the personal foul.
flag.
That's the one that we got 15 yards after the play.
Who's his name that went to Kansas City after he got cut from Seattle?
Kansas City?
Yeah, he was good.
A running back?
Yeah.
I don't know who went to.
Let's go, Bees.
I mean, was it?
All we need is Zeke here.
I'm blanking on his
It's
name.
going to be a healthy fucking Zeke right now.
If they don't give it to Zeke at least twice on this first 3 plays, which they probably won't, because
Spencer Ware.
oh yeah, he went there. He went there before he even got a chance to play in Seattle. Really?
He got cut from the practice squad or something. $1 grande burritos. Hey man, shout out to Taco Bell.
Grande burrito. Colts Texans highlights.
I can't believe how fucking shitty the Texans were. Can believe how shitty the Texans were, but still.
Colts destroyed the Texans.
Andrew Luck.
They didn't score in the second half though.
Fucking Cookie Monster.
Colts they got shut down in the second half, and the Texans still couldn't climb back in it.
JJ Watt.
They got the one touchdown with 8 minutes left.
Watt showed up
JJ
to
Watt is a
play.
good man.
He showed up to play.
He is not.
Clowney did. He left for a little bit hurt, but he came back.
The Honey Badger. They asked too much of the Honey Badger.
He didn't do shit in that game though.
People are reacting to the link I shared. Probably not watching though. Lori, are you watching?
Probably not. Oh, she's talking to Haley. Did you tell her that there's a YouTube thing she could be watching? I tried to, but I sent her a link to the game. She said she wanted to watch it with us.
A Reddit link?
Yep. I had to send her the international ones. The American ones didn't work.
The international Reddit links?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. I'm not very knowledgeable
Canada.
about the internet. You forgot she's in Canada.
Yeah. Like, send me the link. I said, okay.
I can't handle the rest of this game.
Red Girls.
Yeah, fuck. This is the kind of game we've been playing all year.
The light, the camera light, brightness keeps adjusting. It's annoying.
These ones got more of a kick.
You like that one?
The Modelo?
After you get half of it down.
Because it was that or get a 6-pack of the Budweiser ones.
I could have. I think we have more in the back. I should
The
have got you one.
smooth Budweiser Clamatos got better taste, but these things do.
I have a fucking 2 liter of Clamato at my house because we were drinking Bud Light Limes in Clamato. I mean,
Which is basically a
Lori
chilada.
has-
Hey, like those, have you had the extra lime gelatos?
those ones are the best.
Haley loves them. I'm like, I don't know. Too much lime.
God, we're getting outplayed.
At all.
Seahawks are getting outplayed everywhere. We shouldn't even be in this. We should not be only down 3 right now.
This is the Seahawks, and this is the Cowboys.
This is how.
This is why
This
we're
is
not-
every game for the Seahawks. It never feels like we should be in it, and then somehow we have a chance to win. And sometimes we pull it off, and sometimes we don't.
And Russell Wilson.
Dallas needs a fucking score because Russell Wilson is good.
You got goddamn Mariano Rivera hiding in the fucking court.
You got two.
You see KJ Wright holding Zeke up, just trying to get the fumble.
last
G best.
drive,
KJ
Russell
is
Wilson
showing out. KJ's having a game.
No, why not?
Hasn't been a lot of Wagner, man. I don't know what he's been covering, I guess, a lot, but
That's all I got though. If you guys had Earl,
we need that pass rush.
it wouldn't even have been as close.
Yeah, there's no way Amari will be as wide open as he has been a few times.
No.
The pass rush is there. Oh, Dak. Good throwaway. Good throwaway, Dak. Props to Rick for the Sandman reference. Mariano Rivera, Sandman. The Sandman who says the batter he feared most to face, or was the toughest batter he faced? Edgar Martinez. Get him in the hall.
Let's go.
He should be in the hall. You named an award after him.
All Instagram says Seattle Mariners only care about fucking Edgar Martinez because they don't have a future.
Right
No,
now,
it's unjust that man is not on the
it
Hall
is
of Fame.
way unjust. You name the award for the best designated hitter every year after him.
He's got a drive.
He plays in more games than starting pitchers. Why are they more valuable than him? 3rd and 8, big one. KJ Wright.
That's against Gallup. He is a rookie. You can't expect him to
They
hold.
called the flag.
They called it for not calling that last one.
Illegal contact?
They're going to say he looped his hand, which he might have. He might have hooked his
He still
hips.
acts like it's fucking.
So many of those guys do that.
Because I was like, damn,
He's
it's
just-
true.
Makeup call.
Let's go.
This was probably less
No,
pass
that was-
interference than the last one.
No, that was definitely pass interference.
I said less than the last one. Didn't say.
Gallup's a weak rookie. He tripped him.
Oh,
Because he tripped
that
him.
was
Yeah,
unintentional too. He let go of the hip though. They're inside 5 yards.
That's good defense, but
No, it was less than the last one, but you can't be too pissed about that. But man, yeah, he put his foot down and Gallup kicked it and tripped, and
now
Zeke up the middle gets 5.5. Feed that man. He still doesn't have enough carries.
Sean Lee.
Oh, he's up to 23. That'll be his 23rd carry.
Poor Sean Lee. If we get this touchdown, baby.
It's only fitting that Cowboys go down and get a field goal here with like
That's
Two
what
and
I
a-
was gonna say.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, Seahawks are gonna win this thing by 1 point.
Except that, can we kick an
Without a
extra
kicker?
point?
They don't got a kicker.
We can drop, kick an extra point. Yeah, 23 carries for Zeke. Here's 24. Gets hard fought 1.5, 2 yards on that carry.
Most yards after contact for a reason.
It's a big 3rd down here. Big 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
What do you do if you're Dallas? Do you run it with Zeke again?
I run it and then I go for it on 4th down.
From where you're at?
No, I go.
I'm not
You
sure.
don't have a field goal kicker.
They're at the
I'm going
49.
to the air right here. They ain't gonna run.
You would go for on 4th from the 49?
I would
Only
go for it on
only up
4th.
3?
I would run a Dak run right here.
Yeah, I'd go to the air right here.
Yeah, Amari
Or Mar.
in motion. Amari out of the slot. I don't like that. I don't like him out of the slot. It gives him too much room to work.
You go Beasley.
Dak's looking right. Oh, he's
Beasley, told you
double-
Beasley. What? No, yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
no.
Are you kidding me?
it was
No,
Oh,
are
no.
you kidding me? He didn't watch this.
Yeah, Hoop, watch this.
He,
How is that not a
Mauled him.
non-call? How is that?
What do you mean they called it?
I know,
But how-
you're saying that you're going against that? That's obvious.
They ran into each other.
it's true.
They ran into each other. That's incidental contact. Their legs hit each other.
He's obviously.
How is that?
He's obviously.
He didn't grab him. He didn't push him. He didn't do anything to him. They just hit each other's knees.
And shung.
So tell me, Hooper, tell me right now that if
love-
two guys' feet
I
touch,
love every minute
it's a
of this.
penalty.
Bring that back up and watch it.
How many
I want
times
to
do
see
guys trip over each other and it's not a penalty? It's incidental
Oh.
contact.
I want us to get every penalty.
No,
I want you guys to complain about every single thing that we do for the rest
Yeah,
of this
they
game.
will. As soon as they lose, they're going to say, "What
I wouldn't want Dak right now.
Ah, boy, Dak.
You're the one who was most adamant that it was a penalty.
That was a
That was
penalty.
not a penalty. That
Exactly.
shouldn't have been a penalty.
Listen to
That
Ricky.
should have been a penalty.
He didn't grab him. He didn't trip him. They ran into each other's
Around
legs.
him up top. You guys are watching their legs too much.
You mean as he fell to the ground?
Oh my god.
Beasley is favoring his leg. He doesn't have balance. He's falling down either way.
I don't like you guys' attitude enough.
There's
No, no, he didn't grab
That
it.
was his-
He tried. He tried to grab it.
Ooh,
He was already down anyway. His left knee was down.
that boy Dak.
The yards completely switched from 3rd to 4th quarter.
I'm proud of you.
We went from 88 to 10 to now you guys up 90-24. Each quarter's been a switch. Zeke up the middle.
Oh, first down.
And we only got 2 timeouts, not 3. This is not looking good.
I'm upset
Eat
about
it.
that. 'cause
Eat
that's
it.
100%
Eat it.
a penalty.
By rule, it's not. Just read the actual rule book.
Watch that fucking play and tell me. if
Their
you
legs
watch that
hitting
fucking
each other. Their legs hitting each other is a penalty? Is it?
He made contact before their legs got tied up.
I think it was
Rewatch
because
that
he was
fucking
hurt.
penalty.
I think it's because he was hurt and he was favoring that leg. Aikman calls touchdown all over. I don't know about that.
What's he say? Touchdown all
Touchdown all over. You got Dixon, man, can kick any kind of way.
Another handoff to Zeke. He's going right.
Oh,
The good
eat
stiff,
that! Eat that!
good stiff arm. Goes down in bounds at like the 9. The 9.
Man knows what he's doing.
He's hungry.
This is where the Ewok eats. Who's that, Griffin?
Yeah, Shaq Griffin.
R.I.P. Griffin.
Yeah.
That was an interesting one where he pushed his arms and knocked him
He
down.
grabbed a hold of him and
Pure strength.
Ooh, they had to pull. They're spelling him, giving him a breather.
we trust Rod Smith. We don't trust Dak though. Another fucking interception.
Yeah, that was
God damn.
bad.
Ooh, Ricky.
That was fucking process.
You gonna knock on wood? This table's not wood. Get the ground.
They're gone.
The ground's fake wood. It's fake wood paneling and wood floor.
Weak sauce.
Oh, Griffin.
That was good defense.
Even Ricky has admitted that.
Watch this. There it is. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Before the legs got
Right.
fucking locked up,
All
he
right,
threw his
right
shoulder
there.
in it.
Right there, yes.
See? Exactly.
I will say.
Threw his fucking body into him before the legs got locked
That
up.
wasn't even
You
what
guys
they-
are paying too attention to his friggin' legs.
He basically just took him out right there. That's like NFL blitz.
I told you.
We do-
Watch that shit.
We don't need a field goal. If we need to get a field goal, it's going to have shades of Aaron Rodgers, and you guys are just going to come down. I'd like to
Take your
say
statement back, Veg, after rewatching it. That the contact was way before their legs.
Have you taken back any of the penalties you called a penalty that weren't? Like the face mask, it was a penalty, and you said it wasn't. Exactly.
didn't look for the ball.
Who said that?
Duck him on that one. The
The Beasley call.
G West saying didn't look for the ball on the fronting whatever.
So he agreed with me.
Yeah, he's saying it's.
You shouldn't have to look for the ball. I agree with Hooper on that one. You shouldn't have to look for the ball if you don't make contact. You can put your arm up and block it.
There's weight.
There's a flag.
It's offensive holding.
Oh.
It doesn't even really help Seattle a ton because of the time. That's an extra play, but it helps a little.
Oh, sorry.
Time's running out for a little Seattle.
She doesn't like to jump up there without carpet on the ground.
All right, we gotta say this.
Oh,
Oh, illegal shift.
How confident are you
So
feeling?
that's
right
only
now?
a 5-yard penalty.
Me, about 75%.
I was like, he'll feel confident if they get in the end zone.
If they get in the end zone, it'll go up to like 90. But
This is
let's
big.
go, Clapper.
It's on Dak Prescott.
It was an illegal shift.
For motioning him over.
2nd and 14. I still think we run it here.
You should. We only have one timeout. You want us to use it, right? And you got 2 plays you got to use. You might as well run it here, make us use the timeout, and then
You guys' coverage has been kind of soft.
Dak back. Ooh, looked like he wanted to throw, pulled it back,
Good block.
Oh,
throws it over Gallup's head. It's going to be a 3rd and 14. It's big. Field goal versus touchdown. Field goal versus touchdown.
Field goal. Seattle might win it by 1 point. I'm calling it.
Or did you kick the field goal or did you go for it?
Knowing we don't have a field goal kicker and we're going to probably need a touchdown anyway, I think you go. Well, it depends. If you get half, I go for it.
I trust our defense, though.
Exactly. That's why you go for it. You're up 3, and you know we need a touchdown anyway. We're not going
As
to.
much clock
Can we
as
kick a
can.
field goal? We can try, but what? Like you got to be confident that we're not going to be able to make a field goal more than like 30 yards.
Mikowski's out there in street clothes.
Unless
The thing is,
I almost wanted to come down to that because I want to see Dixon try a legit drop kick from distance.
Oh, no.
Dak with the
Look
run.
at
Oh,
Look at that, man.
he's short.
No,
He's gonna be down at the 1,
down at the 1 again. Second time.
but that's gonna bring it down to the 2-minute warning, and they have 3 downs. So now, Ricky, the question is: after the 2-minute warning,
Don't tell me Dak.
do you take a knee twice?
Ooh, that's close.
Do you take a knee to make us use our last time out?
No, I get this touchdown right now.
You just want the points.
You have to get the touchdown.
Yeah, it makes it a 2-score game with 2 minutes left. That's
But they
hard.
can run the clock down to basically nothing and then try to get the touchdown or kick a field goal.
No, it's hard to come back from 2 scores in 2 minutes.
Especially against
With only 2 minutes left and us 1 timeout, you can almost run the clock all the way out.
That's true.
Still, two
No.
scores, 10 points.
Yeah,
is a-
but 2 scores puts in our hands and our control.
Ned Flanders has got it inside. I don't.
G best, holy shit, Elway-esque flip. It was.
That was fucking. Woo.
Where's he at? You see that?
Do not question Dak Prescott.
Ricky's confidence in Dak Prescott just flipped. All of a sudden, he is
Seattle's
confident.
gonna be a
He had no
sad city
timeouts.
tonight.
Oh, we called the timeout 2:14. So that's the question: take a knee, get it to
I-
2-minute warning. Take a knee again, get it down to like a minute 10, run it in.
I think we feed Zach. I think we.
That's what I would do.
We feed Zeke.
So the thing is, if you score on this play, you have to kick it to us. We'll get the 2-minute warning.
That's true.
I mean, we still have to score, get the onside kick, and score again.
I think from right here we have to.
You go up 10 points. with
They
2
look
minutes.
like they're going to run it in. They're not in a knee formation. They got the line. They got the fullback
You go up 10 points.
to block.
There's no question. You go up 10 points.
I'm saying there is a question. I even asked you.
Oh, quarterback sneak and he's in.
I even asked you the question.
Dak
You go
Prescott.
up 10,
Alright.
and then that's hard to come back from.
I mean, it's hard, but I feel like running the clock down to 20 seconds, and even if you don't score anything,
Who's that fucking old guy?
it's really hard to score in 20 seconds. It's really hard to score in 20 seconds with no timeouts.
He's a gamer.
Bubblegum's pissed. I should have brought grape.
Which rule was there?
He needed the extra effort. I don't think he was in on that first one. Get Money by G Best.
Oh,
We just lost all our followers. We're down to
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Down to one.
it's because they all wanted to see me sad.
If we block this and run it back,
If you guys Dante Jackson, this
then we'll only be down 8.
Attaboy Maher.
Or we only would have been down 7.
We should be up 27-14.
That would have been Braden's prediction.
I like how you say you should have made a 58-yard field goal.
Man's a beast, man.
We should have made our 58-yard field goal too and only be down.
That's true. And poor guy's hamstring popped. He's
It
probably
couldn't
done.
be done. 27 points against the Seahawks couldn't be done.
I never said it couldn't be done.
Their field
I argued
goal
that it
was-
wasn't easy and that the Dallas they only got to 27 like 5 times this year. We looked through their schedule
their field
Yeah, that's
goal-
true.
and they're not going to get to 27.
I had no trust in them. Their red zone
They will
offense
get
has
it.
been terrible.
They've played a great game. It was just a weird game. It's a weird matchup. They both
We'll get to winning.
it was literally all the same strengths.
Oh, poor Saldivar. Poor little feller.
Sam Jeffries on Facebook. Once again, undisciplined penalties. Shit is getting old. It is.
Oh, guys.
So many Hoop. We don't get called for penalties yet. We lead the league in penalties. So that means every other team is getting away.
For a
And
lot
that's
more.
after I say you guys are a well-coached team.
You know what Pete Carroll told them?
Pete
I don't
Carroll
care
does.
if-
He's a little too loose. He lets
No,
guys.
he said, I don't care if they get penalties because they only call it blah, blah, blah % of the time. He said that.
No, he's very loose
We're
with that.
overconfident right now. I don't like it.
He's super loose with
It's
that.
over.
We did this against Green Bay in the playoffs.
Yes, exactly. I don't like
Scored,
this.
got an onside kick, and
It's
scored
over.
again.
I don't trust this.
But
at all.
we had
This is
more
over.
time.
Dallas is
and
back.
timeout.
Dallas is a team again. There's Dez
Again.
jerseys everywhere and Emmett jerseys.
There's
First time since the 90s.
Dez and Emmett jerseys everywhere.
Does Dez get a ring if Saints win? I think Dez
It's up to them. He didn't
Dez gets a ring.
he didn't play enough games to automatically get it. They would have to. A lot of times they do though, and actually I think the Saints when they got their Super Bowl were like
gave it to
they
Deuce.
gave them to like everybody.
Yeah, they gave it to Deuce.
They gave so many rings out,
Deuce deserved it though. He held that down.
but it was also their first championship ever, right?
Although, the
And
only
like
thing I
after
know-
the Hurricane Katrina thing, like there was a very special.
The only thing I know about Deuce.
Go to the sideline. We don't have timeouts. Oh, we have 2-minute warning though. All right. I take it back. I take it back.
He was overconfident.
I don't know if he was thinking correctly, 2-minute warning, so I'm going for as many yards I can get, or if he got lucky. But
Mike Davis can run into anybody.
it's kind of funny that Mike Davis, our number 3, is the one out there for the.
Rashad Penny should be out there. He was breaking
I
off
don't know.
chunks.
I don't think he knows the offense well
I
enough
think
for the because it's going to be the no huddle offense, hurry up offense. Mike Davis is the best receiving back we have.
What's the link? I'm gonna send it to my cousin for our YouTube thing.
I don't
Jeremy wants to know.
I don't know how I can send it.
Modelo plus chilada. I think Mexicans always have to copy American things. The Mexicans made.
My brother's texted me, fuck the Seahawks.
All right, there you go, Hoop.
You send it on our Instagram?
Yep.
I told Garrett, I was like, thanks for introducing me to Ricky's mom. I was like, I've never even met
I did. I said that short one over there was mine.
Yeah, but I was like, I hadn't introduced myself to her. I was like, did you know? Like,
Of all the people that have peeked in, none have downloaded the podcast. We haven't really been saying to, though. Download our podcast.
We gotta put a sticker on our podcast right under.
Fairweather Friends. We're on. I need it on the back of the laptop. We're on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, Podbean, Podsmash, other places maybe. I don't know.
Rebel Bandit. I'm still talking to Vega. The Rebel Bandit went from $4,000 to $2,600.
You know what's fucking random? You follow fucking Lori's ex. It's Rebel Bandit Art.
Well, that is fucking weird.
Isn't
He
it?
follows me or I just follow him?
You follow. I don't know if you guys follow each other. Isn't that weird?
Oh, we did get one more. We're 298 all-time downloads. 298. Get us to 300. Tell your friends. All one person who's watching this.
With one away from 300.
We need two more.
That's super weird. He must have followed our page or
That's
something.
what because it's like a rock. He does rock posters. So I thought you guys were just doing art back and forth, and you would have noticed.
I don't know. That's crazy. Small ass world, even though it's big.
That's what I said.
Hook just asked if we're live streaming.
If we're happy, yes. Well, two of us are.
All right. Give me a reason to think it's possible. That's all I ask. Wilson goes deep. Wide open. Lock it.
Does not get in the end zone.
Down to the 12. Yeah, but if we can score, all of a sudden there's time. It would then again come down to an onside kick.
That's her last X.
Yeah.
What is this defense Dallas just played? Where has that been all day?
Those?
Let's go.
No,
Let's
I don't think I
go.
made that one.
Oh, sorry.
Wilson down the middle. Whoa. Who was that to? Nick Vanette. All right, minute 32.
Talk about this on the podcast.
Minute 32. Seattle is on the 20 or something.
I all headbutted Haley with my hat, though.
Tyler Lockett, you're a good man. They had a good season.
God, if that safety wasn't back there, that was a score. And
He'd be better if he was on a different team.
Maybe
maybe
better if they fucking.
We don't throw that much.
every once in a while.
I mean, statistically, he probably would be because we don't
We
throw
don't-
that much.
we praise Schottenheimer, but I don't know about Schottenheimer.
All right, 2nd and 10 from the 13. I'm gonna say this is 4-down territory.
Obviously.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Back to pass.
Pick.
Oh, let's go, Van Der Esch.
Through Baldwin's hands. Although I'm not sure we want to complete one to the 2 and let a bunch of time run off, but it's better than going
Wolf
4 and out, I guess. I'll say this: Schottenheimer's been better than people expected. You can't say
have a nose ring.
you can't really criticize Schottenheimer. We were 6th in the league in scoring per game.
Well, no, I'm just saying he doesn't.
I know it's crazy. I did not have high expectations.
Of who?
Schottenheimer, our offensive coordinator.
I was with you. I thought he was a good.
I would never have guessed if I didn't see that stat that we were 6th in the league in points per game, because it did not feel like it watching them. 3rd and 10. You got to get out of bounds, Penny. Oh, McKissick, our 4th running back is in. All right,
His first game back in like 4 weeks.
4th down from the what was that, like the
Did I say
6?
4 weeks. I meant like 10 weeks.
4th and 4 from the 6 or 7. Technically, we can get a first down without scoring.
I guess this could be ball game, huh?
Wilson's going to be scrambling around like a mofo on this one. He'll probably try to run it. I'm not mad about that.
Why wouldn't he?
This is definitely it's not to win the game, but it's to not lose. Wilson back to throw. He's throwing. McKissick, touchdown.
With a minute left, Ricky.
Wow, it's going to come down to an onside kick
I tell you.
for a chance.
There we
Question
go.
is, are we trying to kick an extra point here, or are we going for 2? This is a great throw.
Seattle has 0 time.
Look at it. Perfect timing right before he's going out. Wow.
How do you have a quarterback this good and you don't throw the ball?
That's what I'm saying. Wilson doesn't pull the trigger until he has to, but he puts himself in a position where he has to the whole second half.
Man has all faith in God, but not in himself.
It doesn't seem like it.
Final 2 minutes, he gets good. He's a garbage the whole way. In 2 minutes, he just.
That's what it seems like.
They're a second half team, and like I said, I've been saying the whole time. He doesn't seem like he seems afraid to throw. Look, what's he?
Is he really gonna kick? No,
they're going for 2, which means if they get the onside,
they could kick a field goal.
They could try to kick a field goal to win, but it seems like they're afraid to kick a field goal. We don't have any timeouts here, so we're snapping this right now, one way or another. It doesn't really change anything because even if we get the onside kick, we're gonna be trying to.
There's Carson
finally did something.
Oh my God! Why do they do this to us?
You. These are games you win. These are games we constantly lose.
If we can drive like that,
Seattle has 0 timeouts left. That helps.
It kind of doesn't matter because if we get the onside kick, we only got to go 40 yards.
All we have to do is
cover the onside kick and it's over.
Yeah, because we have no timeouts. They can take a knee twice and it's done.
Oh man,
Dixon, and we don't have a kicker to do the onside kick. We have a punter who played Australian League football.
He doesn't take it off a tee. He drop kicks.
he's gotten one this year, hasn't he?
Can he drop kick it on this?
I don't see why it wouldn't be able to.
That's the only way he knows how to kick, isn't it?
Yeah.
What? Stupid Janikowski.
Poor guy.
We're sitting here watching the Janikowski get hurt clip. Dixon's lining up. I want to see, is the ball on the tee? They hand it to him. What's he doing?
He's drop kicking it.
He's going to drop kick.
Drop kick and onside.
Is this the first ever drop kick onside kick? I think the ball has to hit the ground.
I don't want to. It did.
Oh, he pooched it.
That was the dumbest thing you could have done.
Well, that's ball game.
What the fuck?
I think he must have just kicked it wrong.
No, I think he.
Yeah.
There's no way that's what he was intending. Yeah, we have no timeouts. That's game. That's what I'm saying.
That's ball game.
G-Best, that hurts. There's no way that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to undercut it, I bet, and just get a bunch of backspin.
I think he caught it.
And he caught too much ball.
He's the only kicker. When was the last kicker that did it? A bounce kick like that?
It was a quarterback.
It's quarterback.
Who did it for the Patriots? It was
Doug Flutie, baby.
Doug Flutie. He kicked an extra point drop kick. It was like his last game.
Flutie.
Are we in the victory formation right now, boys?
You have to be. Good game, Ricky. At least Braden was wrong. They didn't get to 27.
Yeah,
Good game, Matt.
Good game.
That was pretty damn good.
What really came down to was one of the keys of victory was stopping the run, and we didn't do it. 137 yards for Zeke, 31 for Dak. That was.
Dak had it. He had his one receiver, but he didn't fumble.
Jason Garrett.
You can't put that on him.
That's true.
That was on the receiver, but he did get the. I mean, he taken that interception.
Dallas moves on.
Wilson pads his stats, gets to 233 on the long Lockett pass. So he actually ended up with more.
A field goal away from being.
He ended up with more yards than Dak. But look at this. Give Dallas that. They ran the ball and stopped the run.
The clever. We didn't cover them.
No, 2.5. Oh! That 2-point conversion just killed anyone who took Seattle and the points. Seattle covered the spread.
Covered the spread with that last
because of that 2-point conversion. Bill Simmons, we're going to hear about this.
He still wins his bet.
Except I think Bill was taken. I think he took.
Bill took Seattle.
I want to see if he tweets this. That is hilarious, Ricky. You're right. This is going to come down. This is going to be one of those where because we don't have a kicker, we had to go for 2, got it, and ruined the betting line.
Vegas is going nuts right now.
This is going to go down as one of those.
I bet people are so pissed in Vegas right now.
Does Scott Van Pelt does the bad beats or whatever, right? Yeah, Cousin Sal. This is going to be a very silly cover for the Hawks. Bill Simmons, the greatest cover ever. That's what he tweeted.
That's probably the first time they've ever got it.
And then in the Golden State Warriors Sacramento Kings game, play was stopped for infectious disease.
Ooh. Morgan Parks.
It just means someone
Matthew
probably was
Salazar.
bleeding.
Y'all can suck my fucking dick right now, you pieces of shit.
Hey,
Eat this right now, you fuckers.
it's not personal, Ricky. It's not personal.
Oh, it is with those two. Fuck you guys.
Yes. Zeke.
All right, so
He does look like a fucking Ewok.
what chance do the Cowboys have against the most likely the Saints
Well, we beat them once.
or
this
the
year.
Rams? Saints or the Rams?
The Rams have been playing like shit.
Kyle Hooker, it's personal. 12 men make it that way. Worst fans in the NFL. I hope you know that the only fans here who have been bitching about penalties is the Cowboys fans the whole game.
I was trying to rile up Matt Vick.
Cowboys fans bitching and calling every penalty wrong.
Mind you, it worked. Fourth quarter, I gave you. I played it down the middle.
You did, actually. Weirdly, in the fourth quarter of all times. The time when it actually mattered. I mean, it didn't even really matter because the flags were called. It's not like us talking about it was going to affect anything.
Exactly, but still, I wanted to be a fair fan.
And then we had it wrong. We had the one that should have been a penalty the other way, and the one that should not have been. We were like, yeah, that's kind of a penalty.
Yeah.
Beg there are exceptions to every rule.
What's Hook saying?
He's on the 12s are the worst fans in the league bandwagon.
That's very true.
Seahawks always have to make it look like we could have won,
You definitely could have
which
won.
we could have, but I don't know why they do it to us. I mean, can't be mad. We've been in the playoffs every year since Wilson got drafted.
We weren't supposed to be there this year.
Been to the Super Bowl twice. Yeah, this year, our rebuilding year, we
You beat the
won
Chiefs at
10
home.
wins and beat the Chiefs. You too, Best. Thanks for checking in.
You gotta get
Thanks
on
for
the podcast
commenting.
there, buddy.
Thanks for chatting. Wilson and Westbrook. Sorry, I'm throwing that in.
Oh, God.
Not in Westbrook to hit a 3 or a jumper, but in everything else.
Yep.
Actually, not really. Well, I guess we could sign off. We did 3 hours of live streaming.
We got a couple viewers.
Different places too. Where was our furthest guy? With like fucking.
We had a Dallas Cowboy,
Cowboy.
he grew up in
Lived in
Florida, but
Vegas.
he's been living in Dallas. He said.
Look like a rapist, apparently.
Yeah, Ricky got called a rapist halfway through the pod.
This is
Yeah.
good information.
He clearly just goes around to live streams and chats.
Said the guy in the middle looks like a rapist and left.
If anyone is here or watching this later on, download the podcast. Fairweather Friends.
Anyone wants to
iTunes.
get on the podcast, shoot a comment right now, and we'll get you on.
Message, comment on our YouTube channel. Message me, Matt Veg on Facebook, or Ricky Reyes on Facebook.
Go Cowboys.
Can always Skype.
Cowboys did it.
Can always Skype. It works pretty well. All right, we out.
Peace.
Gonna play some
Bye-bye.
Cards Against Humanity and drink.